Oh,
I thought it was Wednesday for a minute.
There's some fuckers at the jury.
There's some fuckers at the jury.
I think it's really funny that some of us have started telling the days of the week by which stream I am on.
Yeah.
It's
Every
Tuesday. It's on Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Ah.
Some days I forget what day it is, so I'm like, going on my day, and I'm like, fuck, it's Tuesday!
I can salvage it.
Yeah! You can do it! Cheap ass wood.
I believe in you. And there's always duct tape.
Yeah!
We don't have duct tape.
Yeah. There's... I'm trying to think of animal safe super glue that we can use.
I wish that the Gorilla Glue gorilla had, like, appeared in my room somehow and just manifested, like, a Gorilla Glue in my...
Well, that would've been fine.
He just manifests in your room and hands you a bottle of Gorilla Glue.
Alright, it's been salvaged. It's going on my desk and you better fucking use it.
Oh, I didn't get an ad.
Sophie! Oh, Sophie, honey! What did you do?
Sophie!
Hang on, that was not... Mango, that was not your cue to fly around the room. I was trying to put you on your perch. Ass.
Must fly. So, Sophie plopped down on her bed as she usually does, and she misjudged how close she was to the wall, just kind of bop into the wall.
Oh my god, Sophie.
Sophie, you big dum-dum.
I love her.
Hey, Missile.
Hi, Missile.
I'm eating my not chicken pot pie right now, and I have my water.
I got my first COVID vaccine today.
Oh, nice.
Finally, the prophecy for you has been fulfilled.
Well,
Finally,
it'll be fulfilled on August 17th when I get the second one.
I'm excited for you.
I ate already, so I'm good on that. I do have a drink with me, and I don't have any meds to take. Finger guns.
I ate 2 bowls of cereal, and I'm running on pure spite alone. So yeah, I'm doing great.
And 2 bowls of cereal.
And 2 bowls of cereal.
What kind of cereal?
Brave.
Oh.
Superior Kellogg cereal.
Superior.
That's the fancy kind.
Crave is pretty fucking good.
It is
Very fucking
nice.
The double chocolate one can be overwhelming for me sometimes.
Give that one to me. All the more chocolate, the better.
I am you.
It's the superior one.
The superior.
I like granola.
Now I just really want a fucking granola bar.
I almost typed at everything.
At everything.
At everything. Hello.
Instead of at everyone.
It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
At everything.
Everything.
I'm streaming.
Not just the people, but fucking everything that exists.
All the bots.
All the bots.
I'm streaming.
I'm streaming.
Today, right now.
Hi, Sophie.
Sophie!
Miss Sophie, did you know that I would take a bullet for you?
Sophie, I love you, Sophie.
She does know and she appreciates it. A little old lady. She's trying to get comfortable. She keeps getting up and moving to a different spot.
I understand how that feels. It's like, you know what? Maybe over here will be more comfortable.
There is a giant cloud rat.
What?
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 Giant. There's a thing called a giant cloud rat.
What is that?
It's one of the largest species of rat in the world, growing up to 2.5 feet long.
Oh, yoy. Hello? Nice. Hi, Moss.
Hey, Moss, it looks like this. Hold on.
Now we gotta wait for it to load on our end.
I have so many sources on this thing. It's crazy, actually. Giant cloud.
That's literally like more than half my height.
Oh my god.
I wanted to go ahead and claim this spot.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go get some food in my headphones.
This is a giant cloud rat.
Oh my god. I love it.
I'm in love. I've never known love
they're
before
adorable.
this exact
Oh,
moment.
that is so cute.
Where is it?
Just baby.
It's on the. I have it on the stream.
Reverse raccoon.
Goodness, hello, friend.
I
Call it cloud.
It certainly looks like a giant cloud rat.
I want several.
R-O-U-S.
I think it's the size of a fucking cat.
I think this is here's a photo of its foot next to a brown rat's foot.
Oh my god. What is... It's so big!
Holy shit.
Also, rat feet just look weird.
Whoa.
Rat feet do look weird.
Oh
My
God.
goodness gracious.
I still have this on the stream, by the way.
Yeah.
Mutual let me
Well,
slide
you
with my intense.
One day you're gonna have to redraw that.
I'm gonna have to.
What are you working on today?
I'm working on Penumbra.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where are they from?
Your imagination?
No, the giant cloud rats.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't know.
they're from the Philippines.
Oh. Huh.
I'm in love with this, actually.
There's one rodent that I would love to keep. If I had the space, I had the training, and I had the permits to do so, it would be a capybara.
Oh man, capybaras
Yes.
are so good.
Happy baby.
I want one of those pouched rats. The African pouched rat. They live to like 7 years old, if I remember right. And they're very, very cute. And they train them to find landmines in Africa. Because they are small enough that they won't set off said landmines.
Oh my god.
Hi, husband. How you doing?
So, I was just looking up, like, what animals can you keep with a permit in Pennsylvania? And one of them is a kangaroo.
What?
Ooh.
You don't want them.
You want a
You don't
kangaroo?
want them. Oh
You want a kangaroo with its freaky little feet?
You want a
no!
kangaroo? freaky ass feet and its weirdly buff arms.
Psych pointed it out to me on Thursday because I still played Guild Wars with them. I just didn't stream it. That the Springers in Guild Wars have the freaky kangaroo feet.
Oh my god!
I do.
I'm gonna pull it up, but here. Where'd you go? Here it is. This guy. It's got the freaky fucking kangaroo feet.
Oh my god, it does.
But the upper body is like bunny.
So you're telling me that because his feet are like that, that this motherfucker, when it kicks you, it's also aiming to fucking gore you.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, Aspen's back next. Without the short part. Well, except
one of the funniest things cats do. Where it's like we're all like, oh, it's so cute. Where it's like the cats, like whenever they kick at their toys with their back feet, we're like, oh, that's so cute. Meanwhile, the cat's like, I'm trying to disembowel.
You think cats are so angry because they're God's perfect predator, but they only weigh 8 pounds?
Yes.
Jokes on that person.
Sorry, what'd you say? You cut out.
Yeah.
Hey, he gets me sometimes. Emil.
What do you mean? Oh no! If I live, it's like I live in Pennsylvania, and apparently there's only 2 species of mammals that are illegal to own: the hedgehog and sugar glider.
What?
And yet we can have fucking freaky ass kangaroos here.
If you have a permit, you can have a fucking kangaroo, but I can't have a sugar glider or a hedgehog.
If you're watching this right now, and if you're a person in Pennsylvania who's watching this right now, and you have either a hedgehog or a sugar glider, break the law. It's stupid.
I'm very excited for your food missile. What did you order off of DoorDash, and can I have some? So I was noticing weird stuff with my audio during the D&D stream last night. I was like looking at my audio feed and I was like, huh, that's weird. It's supposed to like go completely silent when I'm not talking because I have noise suppression on. And then I realized as I was going into stream today, I looked at my voice mod and the voice changer was off, which means noise suppression was off, which means that all of my noises were audible.
Oh.
Including my rat's water bottle lullaby. Anyway, the reason that I used to be like California would be the perfect place for me to live because I'm very much like, I don't know, it just always felt right. But ferrets are still illegal to own there, so
What if you say it's just like a furry snake that happens to have feet?
It's a furry snake!
It's a furry snake.
Just to have feet.
Well, Missile, that is actually really funny because I also got Zaxby's today. I got their boneless wings and things. Yes.
Ooh.
There's actually some leftovers in the fridge, Moss, if you want them. I was hungry, and I didn't want to make anything.
Okay, but spelling it the way you did is like, you spelled it phonetically, so I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that.
So now I'm just on a list of animals you can't own in Pennsylvania. It's like the typical stuff like you can't own straight up a wild animal, like a coyote, like or a wolf, like that is understandable.
And yet, kangaroo.
But sugar gliders?
Kangaroo.
And hedgehogs?
Kangaroo. I'm like emphasizing the kangaroo, especially because I don't want to see a kangaroo in Pennsylvania. And if I see you with a kangaroo in Pennsylvania, I am leaving the state.
Can I share something with you about Alabama?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
There are no licenses or permits required for the ownership of exotic animals, including lions, tigers, monkeys, or bears.
Oh my.
If you plan on exhibiting any of the wild animals, however, a permit is required.
Wait, so you could just, like, have a lion without even ever having to get permission, but the moment you're like, maybe people can come look at this lion, that's when the police get onto you about it?
Yes.
That seems arbitrary.
You cannot, however, you cannot have any walking catfishes, piranhas, mongoose, any deer, elk, moose, or caribou, any coyote, fox, raccoon, skunk, wild rodents, or wild turkey.
Wait, so you can't own...
Catfish.
You can't own an animal that is native to this state?
Nope. Or a capybara. You also can't own a capybara.
Why?
Why? Well, you can own a tiger.
You can own a fucking tiger, but I can't have the world's largest rodent.
Okay, but, like, do you know how much better, like, deer farming would be for this state if deer could just be farmed? Like...
Like...
But we're not allowed to own deer.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like animals that can't be kept, like, unless you have like a very like your own, like you have a sanctuary or something like that.
Oh yeah, Missile, I know deer farms are a thing.
We're talking Alabama specifically.
Yeah, in Alabama specifically, you can't have a deer farm, I guess.
That is so weird.
You can't own deer.
You can't own deer.
Yeah, it's like unless you have like some sort of animal sanctuary or whatever, you can't like. And you have like proper permits. You can't have coyotes, wolves.
Oh no, in Alabama you can't have like anything.
Yeah. All non-human primates are off limits.
Non-human primates.
Well, are you telling me I can own a human being?
I want a human being. Oh my fucking god.
Well. Anyway, moving on.
Can't be kept from the wild and kept as pets. So wild turkey, crows, or other wild birds you can't keep as a pet. You can't keep skunks.
I'm not doing this again, Alabama.
Who the fuck wants a skunk?
I do.
No,
they're very
They're
sweet.
Insane.
I mean,
So
owning a ferret is basically just owning like a low-level skunk.
A low-level skunk. Yeah, you can't have squirrels. You can't have wild rabbits or wild chipmunks.
What's the difference between a wild rabbit and a domestic rabbit?
I don't know. I know they can't breed for some reason. But I don't know what's
the difference. When I try to pet it. One runs away when I try to pet it. The other has no choice but to let me.
Okay, so one of them I know, like, okay, I mean, obviously domestic rabbits have to be a particular species of rabbit. Do we know what species that is?
You cannot own a fox in Alabama.
Yeah. That is a hell state. Yeah, you can't have chipmunks, you can't have possums, mink, muskrat.
I've known plenty of people that owned fucking possums regardless.
Right?
Like, it does not stop people here. Fucking one of my coworkers, or she used to be my coworker, she got moved to the other site. I'm still sad about that because I love her. She has a fucking menagerie. She has so many animals, but
wish that was me.
One day, we can't afford it. One day she messaged our group chat and was like, "Hey, look guys, look what I got." And I'm like, "What?" And I look and it's a fucking baby squirrel. And I'm like, "Catherine, what the hell?" But that's just what living in Alabama is like. Everybody here knows at least one person that owns a fucking squirrel or a raccoon or a possum.
My grandmother used to have a pet raccoon, and now she has it taxidermied on her wall, so it never leaves her.
Which is so much. I don't have time to unpack that.
Oh, we don't.
Welcome to my family, y'all. How you feeling?
We also go ahead.
I like being in the Found family, however, I will still fight your mother for attempting to create Hispanic food and failing.
Like, at the very least, I will give her this. At the very least, she does explicitly state that the enchiladas are fake. Like, if she tried to claim they were real enchiladas, I'd be more offended. But at least she says outright that they're fake. And that for that, I will give her a smidgen of credit. It's only like 2%, which is not going to bring her grade up from an F, but...
Instead of an F-, it's just a solid F.
I told my coworkers about the fake enchiladas, and my fucking manager looked at me like I had sprouted a second head.
Fucking too. You reading that message?
Can you describe those things to me? I was like, what the fuck?
So
that was me reading those messages in the break room.
Anybody who doesn't know what a fucking fake enchilada is, this is Moss's mom's special concoction, okay? It is. Gear up. It is 1 string cheese wrapped in a tortilla with enchilada sauce on top of it. From a can. And then baked. And that is a fake enchilada.
I'm Hispanic and I don't approve this message.
I'm not Hispanic and I don't approve this message.
Like, I straight up told them, I was like, when I was describing it to them, I was like, listen, this is the saddest meal I've ever eaten. And I've eaten some sad shit. I'm poor. I've eaten sad food before. I've eaten, like, some yogurt pretzels wrapped in tortillas for lack of food. That's how sad my meals have gotten. The fake enchilada, that's sad.
Enchilada sauce, that's like,
I mean,
to me, that's special occasion kind of sauce.
Yeah, like, that type of meal that you described to me would be, like, a snack that I would make myself. If there was, like, nothing else in the house except tortillas, string cheese, and enchilada sauce, which I never get.
Jazzy, yes, we know it's not an enchilada. She calls it a fake enchilada.
That was the whole point.
Like, at the very least, again, just to give her, like, a little bit of credit, at least she admits to that it is not a real enchilada.
At least she does that much.
Y'all never forget, as much as the enchilada thing is a thing, never forget the Nutella and salsa sandwich.
What? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go into detail about that one.
So
Sola's like, why would you do this?
Your team mom over here, decided one day we didn't have a lot of food, and I was so fucking sick and tired of eating ramen. I was so fucking tired of eating ramen. If I looked at ramen one more time, I was gonna, like, just die, just shrivel up and die.
That's actually why I can't eat ramen anymore.
We were so poor. Like, when I say we were poor, we were poor. So I'm like going through trying to find anything I can put together, and I find bread, a half-eaten jar of Nutella, and salsa. And I look at it and I go, you know what? Can't be that bad. And it wasn't. It was not. It was actually good.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
It was better than ramen.
It was good. I would have another one.
The second saddest meal I've ever eaten was when I was growing up, and my mom was never in the fucking house ever. And I would live off of ramen and turkey burgers for way too long, which is why I can no longer eat ramen or turkey burgers. And we had like a few things in the fridge, and I was just like, you ever just get like Moss said, you ever just get like so fucking desperate to eat something different, you're basically willing to put anything in your mouth. I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with pickles.
Interesting.
I think the saddest meal that I've ever, and I still have occasionally, not as like an actual meal, but just because, you know, I'm in the mood for something different, but as a snack. But like every so often, I will make myself. I'll just like take 2 pieces of white bread, slap it down, take a bottle of ranch dressing, put ranch dressing on it. There you go.
That's a sandwich.
That is. No, you don't put them together.
Oh, you don't put them together. It's an open-faced sandwich.
2 open-faced sandwiches.
Sandwich.
I don't understand. Okay, so I understand open-faced sandwiches as a concept. I get the idea of just putting stuff on bread. Objectively the best way to eat food. But I don't understand the name open-faced sandwich. Because sandwich means something in between 2 other things. If it's open-faced, it's inherently not a sandwich.
So the name is it's like an oxymoron or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Is a pizza an open-faced sandwich? It is if you don't fold it.
Then it's a regular sandwich.
This information that you've dropped onto me has short-circuited my brain for a second.
Cheesecake, Jesus.
Cheesecake?
Why?
So...
Cheesecake.
But yeah, Moss, if you want to get IHOP, just get me the same thing I got last time.
You better be paying, because I sure as hell can't.
I got money from my grandpa today. Of course I'm paying. Cheesecake, if you don't stop screaming. No. No.
Don't stop screaming. No.
Why? It's only when I stream. It's only when I stream. One day I'm gonna get those soundproof things in Cheesecake, and I'm not gonna be able to hear you. What does that make you feel? You just made the saddest meow.
Hurt his feelings.
He doesn't have any.
Wow.
Don't know that.
Cats are so funny.
Cats are so...
Dude, first of all, Logan.
Yeah.
So have you explained to these beautiful people what happened in the Dungeoning of the Dragon?
I have not yet, no.
Would you? Also, look at them!
Look at them!
Goodbye, nipples.
Yeah, as I erase, like, all of the... Because it makes it hard to see what the fuck I'm doing when I have all these inner details.
Yeah.
Lining on top of an already lined piece is really hard.
Yeah, I feel that pain. Also, I really love Penumbra's hair.
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to have them cut it off.
Not yet,
Now that you're in the celestial plane.
I'm sure I got some fucking shears on. I was gonna let Thibble do it, is the thing.
You can let me do it when we get reunited.
Yes.
I miss you.
I miss you.
Reunited and it feels so good.
So some fuck shit happened in our D&D game.
Oh yeah.
Basically, we are all separated. Nobody's having a good time.
You're not having a good time.
I'm having a blast. But also not having a good time.
Aurora is not having a good time.
Aurora's not having a good time. I am fucking excited.
We're replaced.
Woo!
So here's the thing. We literally last session, the session before this one, defeated what is the equivalent of a souped up ancient red dragon. So like an ancient red dragon, but like with even more shit piled on top of it. And so we like cleared the dungeon. We had all the rewards. We were like, Lance and Penumbra were flirting. We were joking. We were having such a great time. We left the fucking dungeon. We leave the fucking dungeon.
And then consequences.
And consequences of our actions.
Oh no. It's the consequences of my actions.
My actions. No, it's the consequences of my actions.
I guess for me it's the consequences of my birth, which is sad.
So we were attacked. Well, at first we weren't attacked because Elise showed up and was like, "What did you find down there? You're fucking lying to me. Give me whatever you found." And Lance goes, "Guys, I think we stumbled into something big." And like right as he did, like backstory hell broke loose. Like this person who we didn't realize had tried to kill Penumbra showed up and was like, "Give me the doctor," which was an NPC that we had somehow miraculously saved that Paul wasn't expecting us to save. And then Penumbra and Neil for me. And we were all like, "Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?"
It was literally that fucking, the fucking vine of the kazoo kid. Fucking, wait a minute. Who are you?
Hang on just a second. In Logan's stream tonight, all of us about face bitch.
Face bitch.
That is her name until we figure out her name.
Which apparently I'm gonna be finding out next session, which whoop.
So she shows up. She shows the fuck up. And she has a child with her and his guardian that she is kidnapped to try to force us to like hand over Dr. Tulok and Penumbra. And we were like, okay, so it's real shit now.
Oh,
alright.
The consequences of her actions.
Of my actions.
We're in some real shit now.
And she was apparently working with the Dragonborn that were giving us problems.
The Dragonborns that had been like, they gave us a lot of, gave me and Penumbra problems. Aurora, you weren't around.
You never knew about the Dragonborn. That's hilarious, actually. For Aurora, just like a bunch of fucking Dragonborn, she has no fucking clue who they are, just show up out of the blue and are all like, "We're gonna kill y'all for all the shit that you did." And Aurora's like, "Wait a minute."
Who are you? You. She just like points at the ghost. Who the fuck are you?
Because right before the dude killed Inra, he was like, "Oh, I've been waiting so long to get my revenge on you." Aurora just
what?
Who is this?
Who are you?
She's like probably. I think at one point she did kind of like hear about them, but she didn't know who the fuck they were.
Yeah, she briefly got like
cheesecake. Jesus.
Briefly heard about the Dragonborns, but like they told her, "We'll tell you later," and never got around to it.
They never got around to it. Well,
so Inra dies, and we're all like, okay, we gotta, like, this is getting wild, y'all. We didn't even rest. We didn't get the chance to have a rest before we left, so we had no spell slots. Our health was low. You can't take more than one long rest in a 24-hour period, so it would have been a bunch of short rests. Or it would have been one short rest. But we were just like, you know what, let's just go. We beat the boss. Let's go get some tavern food. So, of course, we didn't take a fucking short rest. So, then, this bitch
big thing
looks at Lance. Lance, our nerd. The guy who hired us to protect him. Except Aurora. Aurora, again, just showed up in the middle of the campaign. Hired us to protect him, has become all of our dearest friend. Like, he's such a nerd and we love him so much.
Sweet.
I flirted with him.
Penumbra literally just flirted with him like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he was being all blushy and cute.
He was being so fucking cute. This fucking bitch points her finger at him and uses power word kill. And Lance just looks back at us and goes, "Run," and then falls over dead.
No! that's what happened.
That's what happened last session, and we're all freaking out. Like, I know Thibble's roaring. I'm sure everybody else was screaming. Like,
Control Z!
He's dead. Luckily, we got Penumbra to cast Gentle Repose on him, so his body will stay fresh for 10 days.
But then I got pulled into the celestial plane.
Yeah, so then more shit happens. I'm trying to run away with Lance's body. I get stabbed and poisoned and Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I get Lance's friend, Jesus Christ. I get stabbed and poisoned. And so I go from 30, which I started at 55 health. I got hit for 20, and then I got hit for exactly 35 health, or 30 health, 35, including the poison. So I was exactly 0 hit points, and I fell. Thibble dropped Lance's body. Olgath tried to pick both me and Lance up, and he couldn't. So he took Lance, and he didn't even realize Lance was dead. So I'm unconscious. Olgath and Lance are gone. This bitch throws a goddamn another NPC at Penumbra, reveals that she is the bitch that gave Penumbra the plague. Which, it actually sounds like she might have invented the plague specifically for you. I'm gonna be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And tries to kill Penumbra, only for a goddamn portal to the fucking celestial plane to open up and swallow Penumbra and Elise just into it. And then
I would also like
me
to point
and
out
Aurora fucking booked it.
Yeah, I would also like to point out that because you tried to cast shield,
I tried to cast shield to save myself in my fucking wild magic.
And wild magic happened, and part of Aurora's backstory trauma is poison. Guess what the fuck happened to her when wild magic happened?
I accidentally poisoned my
I just want that summon unicorn. I just want it to happen.
I will summon a unicorn eventually. I pray to the gods.
I want the summon unicorn and also the flumps.
I want the flumps too, yeah.
every time Paul rolls on the wild magic table, we're all like, summon unicorn. Summon unicorn.
Summon unicorn. Summon unicorn. We'll take the flumps. Fuck, what was I saying? So to give you an idea, just to sum it all up for you, in order, Olgath ran off with Lance's dead body, not knowing that his oldest friend, who is not a warrior, is dead. He's carrying Lance's fucking body, not knowing his oldest friend is dead. I poisoned Aurora before we ran off in the opposite direction from Olgath and Lance. Penumbra is in the fucking celestial plane and found out that the bitch who did all of this to us stole their god's face. That's why we call her face bitch, by the way. She stole a god's.
Oh, okay. She's been wearing it as a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
shit's wild.
we have a literal child who we managed to not get killed, but who ran off.
I thought you were about to say we have a Chiweenie for some reason.
What?
No, what?
That's a Chihuahua Dachshund mix forever.
Oh my god. I wish we had a Chihuahua Dachshund. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inra is dead. We don't know where Yoff is. He's probably dead, let's be honest. He's a child in the freezing cold wilderness.
I don't think Paul would kill him like that.
I hope not. I hope that maybe Olgath found him.
Or somebody. Booker?
Booker maybe a Booker. I pray to God Booker found him. Or maybe he ran into Felix's shop. Who knows? Hang on, I had a thing I was gonna say before I got distracted by the Yoff prospects. Your god's face was stolen. Inra's dead. Elise is with you. Oh, I was supposed to be in the celestial plane, apparently with Penumbra, but due to the way things worked out, I'm not with Penumbra. I'm with Aurora.
Yeah, you're with your daughter.
I'm with my child, who, to be fair, in character is not yet my child, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
And my boys are missing.
Yeah.
One of them is dead.
One of them is dead.
Like, I will say, like, at the very least, Aurora did see the direction in which he ran off, so we have a starting point.
At the very least, like I said in the group chat earlier, I think this is probably the best place for Elise to be, because I'm the only character that doesn't have any emotional hangups. Like, even, like, emotional hangups that I know aren't fair. Like, I don't have any of them.
Yeah, like, okay, so fun fact, Elise is Inra, the gnome we were talking about. That's basically his lover, or her lover. And she was waiting on us to come out of the mine. And Thibble logically knows this is not her fault. But Thibble is a paladin of vengeance, and the only emotion that Thibble allows himself to fully 100% outwardly express, like, he'll hint at other emotions and he'll be soft occasionally, but he feels comfortable in anger as a paladin of vengeance. And so that he is just like, you abandoned Inra and Yoff to chase after us when you could have found us in the city, or when we came back. You let this happen. This is your fault. And even though logically he knows, one, that isn't fair, two, that's extremely cruel of him, he can't help it. Lance is dead.
Yeah.
His team is scattered. He's scared. Thibble is terrified. And he hasn't been this scared since he left the fucking gladiatorial ring.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my girl Aurora is like, yeah, she was scared at first, but now she's just, I am very angry and want to commit a murder.
Oh, dude.
Specifically of a dragonborn that fucking did this.
Yeah, no, Thibble originally was like, oh, if we never see the dragonborns again, it's not a big deal. Thibble now is pretty much like, I am going to fulfill my goddamn oath of vengeance and track these motherfuckers down and kill them in a way that even the worst of gods would wince at.
I'm
going
to have a good day.
I'm going to break every bone in their body. I'm going to break bones they didn't even know they had. When I'm done with them, they will wish I had killed them. Like, that's how mad he is.
Yeah.
And he's a gentle giant, for reference. Like, he is afraid of his own strength.
So Missile asked, stealing a god's face, how? And so what the implication our DM has given us so far is that the face bitch was very likely originally one of that goddess's devas or angels. It has not been explicitly said, but it's been implied. So pretty much what it looks like is, like, whenever my goddess gives me, like, those inklings of feelings, because she can't speak to me anymore because she doesn't have a fucking face, is that she has this great sense of betrayal over what happened. So it feels like it was a celestial dedicated to her service that betrayed that trust. At least that's the idea I've gotten so far.
Souffle, I'll kill you in your sleep.
Be nice to her.
Okay.
Be nice. That's my baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's my little girl, baby girl.
But yes, that is what's currently happening. That was the end of the arc that we were on. Now we're into the end game arc.
Ooh. He fucking who?
He.
And dare I say
leveled
it?
Up.
Who?
He.
Yeah, we also
Apparently
leveled up.
We also leveled up. Yeah, apparently our DM was not expecting Lance to fucking die.
Our DM, the one that consciously chose to do the fucking power word kill. No, I get it, but like, it's still, like, it's so funny to me. Like, yes, logically, you could, as a DM, there are things that your NPCs do that you really don't expect to happen, and if you're playing 100% in character, that should be happening. At the same time, it's really fucking funny to me when Paul is like, "Oh, I did not expect this to happen," and I'm like, "You're the one that cast the fucking spell."
The word like, please, you killed me.
Also throwing Elise at Penumbra is like, that was my bad.
I love Paul. I literally wouldn't trade them for any other DM. They are a wonderful DM. Every session with them is so fucking good. But they funny.
They're really funny.
They funny.
Yeah, they were expecting Aurora to get poisoned because they had planned that because trauma. But they were not expecting Sybil to be the one to do it.
It to be me.
Because that's why he had, have a poison dagger.
Yeah, Baron had a poison dagger, but lo and behold, 'twas I.
'Twas you.
'Twas I that set the Aurora a poison.
Yeah, because we saw him rolling on the table. It goes, okay, who's it gonna be? Then I hear, holy fuck. That's like, they told us what happened. I'm like, my trauma.
Traumies.
No, my traumies, they're back.
No, my traumies.
Ow.
But yeah, that was a really neat moment. That was actually one of my favorite moments in terms of Aurora. Because that was the moment that it dawned on her, I was poisoned back then.
I've felt this feeling before, Mom.
Mother?
Mom!
By her mother.
By her mom. Yes. My dad's like, Mom.
Mom, you're poisoning me.
Mom, stop! You're poisoning me.
Finishing forever poisoning people again.
Like, I just,
it was such a good session, though. I had such a blast.
Oh, dude, I was like, I'm trying to remember. I knew it was power word kill.
Yes,
before Paul announced what it was, and I'm trying to remember what gave it away.
I think it's literally the fact that we had been talking about it like not even a week before.
Well, no, there was something they said or did that was this is power.
She said it in Celestial.
No, it wasn't. It doesn't matter. I can re-look over it later. But there was something they said, and I just went, "Oh no."
Oh no.
And then as soon as
I think it was like they specifically said she speaks a word of power.
Yeah.
I think it was before that actually. But that, like I said, that's neither here nor there when I figured it out. The point is, we were screaming.
Yeah.
Me and
Yeah, I don't think my mic picked it up, and if it did, you probably heard me shriek.
Mazboss, you're not audible.
There we go. Better?
Yeah.
Somebody sat on my fucking headphone cord.
Who?
Die.
Who was it?
So, anyways, we were just shrieking because Lance is the best boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
He really is. Lance really
I wanted
is.
to
He's
make
like
a
one of my
pick stand
favorites.
for him.
We're gonna bring him back.
We're gonna bring him back.
Everybody keeps talking like he's dead forever. Like I don't fucking know resurrection.
Oh man, it really sucks that Lance is permanently dead, man. It really sucks that Lance is permanently dead and he's not coming back in the campaign.
I am a level 14 cleric. I control the powers of life and death. I do control the die.
Never actually saying this.
Only we had a way to bring him back anyway. It's so sad that he's never coming back. Anyway.
Stop saying that I'm back.
Stop telling everybody that I'm dead!
Sometimes I can hear him in Penumbra's voice.
We're gonna have to
I'm like, oh boy, and I am dead.
I want actually like after this is all like blown over and everything's like done. I think it would be really funny for Penumbra to get like a fake urn with Lance's name on it.
Wait, can they get one for Thibble too? Because he also died.
He also died, yeah.
Everybody's like, why would you have these? Why would you even remind anybody of this? And they would be like, because I'm the one that brought you back.
You will not forget it.
I fucking love Penumbra so much.
Penumbra is one of my genuinely favorite PCs, and they're not even mine.
They're so fucking... They have, like, such a, like... The only way I can describe it is refined gremlin energy.
You're not wrong. That's the problem.
They are very fine
you
and very
were.
proper, but also a fucking gremlin.
I wish you were wrong. But you're not.
I'm not. Okay. Okay. If anybody would like to see the progress I currently have, this is what I...
It's very, very fucking good.
This is what I currently have.
So good, babe.
Unclothed. Look at that.
Look at them.
How squishy it looks.
And naked.
Naked.
Naked. Also, to be fair,
Yes.
first of all, off topic before I resume that topic, still love the Halo.
The Halo.
And I love how you described it, like in the last session.
Oh yeah, just like occasionally just looking at people directly.
It's being incredibly unsettling.
Here.
It's so good. Olgath hates it. Olgath refuses to look at it.
That's so funny.
Oh, second of all, like, Penumbra ultimately controls the die. Because they're Penumbra. But every other member in the party, or every other player character also has Revivify, which thanks to Gentle Repose, we can still use.
Yeah.
For the next...
Yes.
Which...
So
but if you don't find him before Gentle Repose runs up, I've got Resurrection, so it's fine.
It's fine.
As long as he didn't die a century ago. So let's not take 100 years.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be like priority number 1 is find the boys.
Yeah, I see. Once Penumbra says I'm in the celestial plane, fucking Thibble's gonna be like, okay, you're safe for now. Where the fuck are my boys?
Yeah.
I gotta get home to my boys.
Like, I've abandoned my boys.
I've abandoned my boys. Chad, and Stu, and Leighton.
Who the fuck are you talking about? You need to go find Olgath and Lance.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Who the fuck is Chad and Leighton?
Don't worry about it, babe. I'm going.
So fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, also, poor Olgath!
Poor Olgath.
Fuck, dude!
Poor Olgath!
Fuck, dude! He doesn't know anyone else is alive. He's like, oh, I got my... It's like, I can only save one of you. Okay, here we go. Fuck, you're dead too! God damn it!
Oh my god, you were dead the whole time. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a problem.
Oh no, that is a problem.
Oh
that is
no, I
big
abandoned my
problem.
live friends.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Shit. I have made a misjudgment.
I have made a mistake.
That was I abandoned my life.
My life.
This one is not alive when he should be alive.
It's like, I just thought something happened that made you pass out. No! You're dead!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
This is a dead body.
we're laughing because poor old
Don't I
Godfather was
have
about to
egg on my face?
Let's be honest,
make fun
guys.
of this. We are sad.
Oh
am-
yeah, and Olgath is probably gonna have a mental breakdown.
Oh no! Oh
I would
no!
assume
That's
so.
right. Mental breakdown.
Oh wait, shit.
Somebody please find my boys before Olgath like has a goddamn full ass mental breakdown.
Oh gosh. But yes, that is where we are right now.
Lost,
That's how D&D is going.
That's how
alone,
D&D land is going.
scared,
It's
angry.
fine.
It's okay. I'm having a fun time.
Yeah.
I am totally fine.
I am totally fine. You're like that fucking meme of the guy. He's like laughing
Sybil
in the
isn't.
background. With like the guy like laughing in the foreground and then the background is just like ooh.
That's exactly how I feel. Well, I have
Dale,
to
the person-
like I'm like I promise y'all I'm feeling just as strongly about all of this as you guys are, but like I have to like not let it affect me.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not either. I'm
Compartmentalize.
just like I'm not really letting it affect me too much either. Like I'm just like yes, fun because like if anyone has roleplayed with me long enough, you will know that I enjoy hurting my characters.
Oh yeah.
I
We
enjoy
know.
hurting my characters as well.
So like I am having a blast.
Dude, I'm enjoying every second of it, but there's a difference in my head of hurting my characters and then hurting my characters' friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah. Understandable.
understandable. But yeah, I'm like
Well, wait, no, Sola's trying to say something.
yeah, go ahead.
That's fine. You can go. It's good. You can go.
It,
Wait.
it left my head. Go for it.
I was gonna say I enjoy hurting everyone else's characters.
You know, Bishop.
We know, Bishop.
My
Oh, yeah.
fault, y'all's characters are so hurtable.
So easy to hurt.
They're so
So
easy to hurt.
So easy to hurt and so easy to kidnap. Buy one now, only $17.99.
Fuck.
Free shipping and handling because we do the stealing.
Oh my god.
Lord.
Yeah, this is like how the storytelling in that session specifically was very well done. So very well
Dude,
done.
Paul, okay. I will always hold Letters to War in a very special part of my heart. It was amazing. It's still one of my favorite sessions, or my favorite series. Things,
Campaign.
whatever the fuck, I can't word right now.
Campaign?
Campaigns, thank you. I'm stupid as fuck.
You're
Um,
not.
but
Also,
the storytelling,
ignore the colors
in-
I'm putting on the screen. They're not the final colors.
the storytelling in Goblin Century is just fucking amazing.
Yeah, the storytelling is great, and also the characters. Just like not just our characters, but the NPCs.
Oh my god, the NPCs are literally my favorite that I've ever had to deal with. Like I say deal with, but that's not what I mean.
Paul's like big strength has always been like, I would say twofold. It's their characters and their setting. The world the world that they put forth always feels very populated and real.
Yeah. Yes.
So good.
There is nothing that I enjoy more than just when it's Sunday and it's time for D&D and we're all just like, all right, guys, how are we going to get traumatized today? Or what are we going to do? We have made, like, the party we have now between the NPC and the player characters is just absolutely amazing. We literally went from being a bunch of assholes who did, of course, this is Aurora aside because Aurora joined late. We went from being a bunch of assholes who, like, tolerated each other, but for the most part, it was like, I mean, I'm mostly here out of necessity.
Oh,
like, you know, you keep me alive, I keep you alive, kind of deal. And that includes the DMPCs. Like Lance was never an asshole, but Lance was a bit of a nerd who like didn't know how to feel about us. Is kind of the vibe I got because another adventuring party had already ripped him off once.
Mm-hmm.
And like literally how we met Olgath was we killed his entire mercenary group, captured him. One of our ex-players literally tortured him. And then we ended up
while Penumbra and Thibble watched on in horror.
Yeah, Thibble watched. Like it wasn't like Thibble could do anything because Thibble was literally so hard it was being done, and I was too. Oh, hang on, I think my thing came out. Ah! There we go. Like, and I was so horrified as well that I couldn't do anything. I literally just stared. Like I was like,
Aw.
What do we do about this?
What do we do about this? Like we watched as gore warning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as this person shoved arrowheads into his mouth and made him bite down on them. Like it was horrible. It was horrible the shit that was done to Olga.
Did you just move through the hallway?
Yeah, I did. Food got here.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my laptop. And we went from that with Olgath to, like, Thibble has the biggest fucking crush on him, you guys. Thibble was like...
It is absolutely hilarious how fucking bad Thibble has it.
Thibble has a hot for Olgath. So bad. And he's kind of crushing on Lance, and then Penumbra's crushing on Lance. So it's like...
Polycule.
I'm telling you, my perfect ending for this campaign will be a square plus my cat child. But yeah, like this fucking group has gone through some shit. We have changed for the better, and it's just good.
Literally, like, so Penumbra has actually been crushing on Lance since, like, a long-ass time ago. Since the first time they met him, which was before we got the quest from him.
Oh, yeah!
Because the whole thing with Lance is we met him because Penumbra's... I mean, you can see Penumbra has a mask. And originally it was porcelain, so it was not very, durable.
Sturdy.
It was a fucking porcelain mask. And they got into a fight with those Dragonborn that we just encountered. So now you have context for them, D. Because we found them in an alleyway standing over a woman whose corpse had been mutilated. And we got into a fight with them, and Penumbra got thrown to the ground, and then the one with the big fucking hammer smashed Penumbra's face in, which shattered the mask. So Penumbra was like, I need to get somebody who knows how to fix prosthetics. I need an artificer. And fucking Olgath was like, well, I know, like, a guy.
Thank God for Olgath.
Thank God for Olgath. So, that's how we met Lance, and, like, the first time he saw Penumbra, he saw the mask, and instead of, like, being off-put by it, he was like, oh my god, you're beautiful.
Aww.
And then, like, who did this to you? And, like, fucking Penumbra was like, oh, well, I guess I've caught feelings.
Oh!
Because I did not expect that reaction.
Lance definitely has that fucking effect with people, apparently.
Legit, though?
Legit, though. Because, like, when they first met Aurora, he was the first one to really talk to her. He was like, you saw the Phoenix too, just like excitedly started talking to her about it.
He was so excited.
She's like, I have known this human for like 5 minutes, but I would die for him.
Lance has that effect on people.
It's my favorite fucking nerd.
Favorite fucking
I
nerd.
love Lance with all of my goddamn heart.
Everybody hydrate.
Yes.
Fucking, it was so funny too because we got a really good idea of how they interacted with each other. When we went in there and Lance was like, "Yes, I'll be down in a moment." And Olgath was like, "Huh."
You cut out.
Give him a second, and it just started going through Lance's fucking kitchen. Oh shit! Hang on.
No. Now you're audible. It just did the pause thing for you.
Oh, okay. Started going through Lance's fucking kitchen and just walked out with a bottle of wine. Just walked out of Lance's tower. And Lance was like, came out and was like, did he steal some wine? He always does that.
That is actually really fucking cute.
That's how we knew they knew each other so well.
That's actually just like, really fucking cute.
Right? And then, like, at the beginning of the campaign, it really feels like there's something going on between Lance and Olgath as well. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I keep getting this vibe that they have a crush on each other. And I'm just like, come on.
Come on, Paul.
You're like pushing the two dolls together, just
come on!
No.
Fucking kiss. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
I have this. If we're able to, like, find Lance in time, I have this line that I really want to use with Lance because, like, every single time Thibble has tried to clap Lance on the back or hug him, he hurts him. Like, he either knocks him down or squeezes a little too tightly because Thibble is a minotaur. He's a big motherfucker. He's small for a minotaur. But he's still big. He's 8 feet. And I just have this line in my head of, like, if he gets to be the one to resurrect Lance, of him just literally holding his body like glass. Because he's so afraid that he's, even in death, that he could hurt Lance. And it's the scariest thing to him.
Oh, care.
Oh, care.
I love how invested Care is in this. Delights me.
Look,
it's so good.
I was
hang on just 1 second.
Hear me during that one fight that I listened on because I was like,
yeah.
Hey, if Paul wants to join, can I pull him in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Okay. Join another call and I'll pull you in. Oh god, I can't type.
Oh my god, Paul was probably listening to us. So what Paul told me, he'll occasionally tune into my streams. Pale.
Hey.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Were you listening to us?
Did you hear us gush?
No, I did not. Moss just made a comment about it in the Goblin Century General, and I'm like, I wish I could join.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you didn't get to hear us.
I didn't get to hear you gush. Oh, I can rewind the stream.
Oh yeah, all my streams are archived, so
Yeah.
Anyways, everyone, this is Bill. Shut the fuck up. Oh, that's right. Okay, so the last thing we were talking about was like Lance and how much we love Lance, and that's our favorite topic of conversation right now.
And how he's dead.
Yeah. Because I was telling them that I have this line in my head if I get to be the one to res Lance, how because Thibble's so scared of hurting Lance because every time he touches Lance, he hurts him in some way. That he's literally like, even in death, he's gonna hold his body like fucking glass if he gets the chance to like touch him and do that because he's so afraid of hurting him.
That's
and poor Care. Thank you. And poor Care just wailed. I combined Care and wail.
Kaled.
Wailed. Poor Care just wailed. Hang on, I gotta adjust my headset. There we go.
I think everyone who's listening in broke out when Lance died.
Yeah.
I believe I went, no!
We were screaming. That's our boy. Like we discussed, like
nerd.
Like Penumbra's had a crush on him since they first met him. We've grown attached to him like instantly because he's our favorite nerd. It's devastating.
Penumbra resurrects him. What is Penumbra gonna do?
I literally I also have a line in my head.
That's why neither of us care who does it, because we're both like, we're prepared either way, and it's cute either way.
I don't think Thibble literally can. I don't think he has the ability to.
Thibble's got Revivify.
Until Repose lasts for 10 days.
Yeah, but Revivify is 1 minute.
Yeah, no, so what Gentle Repose does is it lengthens the amount of time you can do stuff like Revivify.
Wizards of the Coast, one of the writers, I actually looked this up, confirmed that Gentle Repose, Revivify is affected by Gentle Repose.
So you could possibly, but gently.
That's why we're not freaking out as bad. Although we are really sad.
Yeah.
But anyways, please share your line, please. It's so good.
Yeah, so God, my line was but it was it was it was it's time for you to wake up, dear. We're not done yet.
I love it. I love that.
Is this your new Penumbra design?
Yes. Ignore the colors. I was just slapping things down so I had layers. This is these are the clothes so far, and this is the Nike.
Penumbra looks like a high level badass.
Hell yeah.
Penumbra is a high level badass.
They do when they best.
Doing their best.
They're so good. Yeah, we
doing their best and we love them for it.
We finally gave D a lot of context behind some of the shit going on. So the Dragonborns, how we met Lance and Olgath, the Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn. I still fucking love though. Basically, just like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I was literally like I said. We were talking about the fucking face bitch, the face stealing bitch, and I was like, straight up, for Penumbra, it was just the fucking vine of the kid for the Kazoo kid being like, wait a minute, who are you?
And then we were like, that's basically Aurora with the Dragonborns as well.
Because they're like, finally we get our revenge. She's like, who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck is this?
I should have expected this. I should have expected you guys to make fun of my super cool villains.
No, we love them, Paul, but we have to find joy in something or we're gonna be sad.
Yeah, you can find joy in Lance's death.
I find the opposite of joy in Lance's death. What do you call that? Sadness?
Sorrow?
Oh, Penumbra doesn't have emotions.
Never does. I literally established that today.
And it's so sad that they're never gonna see Lance again. It's so upsetting.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna, dude. We have fucking Revivify and shit. We could shut up.
It's really sad that there's no way to bring Lance back from the dead. Too bad he's gone forever.
Yeah, he's gone.
I'm gonna kill y'all.
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
We'll try
it. Lance is my boy.
Lance is gone forever.
No, he's not.
Too bad he's dead.
He's not.
Yeah.
Me and Paul fucking high-fiving each other.
I was just like, I
could still hear his voice.
So Sola's fucking around with me because I just said, I love how everybody's talking like Lance is gone forever, ever, as if I don't control the powers of life and death.
I just say, I know that the colors that you put on there are just like for you to have layers, but I love just like how fucking light that green is against the purple.
Oh, and the pink toes?
Yeah, oh fuck yeah, Penumbra. I don't know what this outfit is, but go ahead,
Penumbra,
I
you
guess.
hot disaster. You're so lucky Thibble loves you already.
Oh, get it, Penumbra.
Now, Penumbra has two robes. They have their fancy robe that like is gonna have the actual colors for these, and then they have whatever the fuck this is.
Look.
Hmm?
Lance designed it, okay? It's functional.
Lance was not a designer.
Does Penumbra actually have a crush on Lance?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Did you not know that?
No, I thought so, but like it was never explicitly stated.
Yeah, well, Penumbra doesn't explicitly state a lot of things.
Yeah.
No, I just like don't pay attention to your characters at all.
Clearly. Be safe, Vessel.
What god does Penumbra follow again?
Oh, it's
a face bitch?
Warhammer Dwyn, right?
And it's that one dude from the Elder Scrolls. You know the guy.
Shegorath?
Yeah, whatever.
My husband? You follow my husband?
No, I was trying to think of the one that like the fucking orcs worshipped for a while.
Molag Bal.
Yeah, Molag Bal. Because I was like, what is the least Penumbra Daedric prince?
Molag Bal is like the most evil motherfucker who could ever evil.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
He's like so evil, it's almost cartoonish.
If you have any triggers, just don't look him up.
You just don't look him up, like at all. Like if you have, whatever you're triggered by. If you have a single one, do not look up Molag Bal because he probably presides over it.
He's literally the most evil fuck ever.
It's true.
Like I said, it's almost cartoonish.
That is also true.
Oh my god.
There's that one quest in Skyrim where he literally has you go fetch an old man so that you can beat him with a heavy stick.
That's
no, I kind of grossly exaggerated the cartoon factor of it, but no, like it's just he literally has you go find an old man to lure him to his altar so that you can beat him
to death.
He's a priest too. He's like an old priest.
Yeah, he's an old priest. So you can beat him to death, and then he dies, and then he resurrects him so that you can beat him some more.
Oh my god!
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? I don't even understand the lesson.
It's not your lesson.
Yeah, he's like, and like my favorite thing is about that quest is that like about a lot of quests in the game is that you're like this hero, but like because of like how Skyrim is just like presents itself, like you can do the most evil quest ever and then not realize that you did something evil until like after the fact and be like, oh, huh, I never really got the option to say no, so.
they're like, oh, there are secret options. You can just walk away. And I'm like, that's not a secret option, bitch. If I wanted to walk away, I would fail the quest.
It's like, okay, it's like one of the big complaints about like fucking Bethesda morality that like H-Bomber guy like brought up in like one of the Fallout videos was like, you know, in fucking Fallout 3, there is a quest where your option is either nuke a town or don't nuke the town, and that's it.
Man, that's a real fucking head scratcher. Wonder which one I'll pick. Fuck. Such a question of my morality. Shit, man.
Like, it really makes you think, dude.
It really makes me.
What's the good option here? Man. Either you nuke a city or don't do that.
I gotta look up a walkthrough for the good.
But the worst part with the Molag Bal quest in Skyrim is that you like if you say no and just walk away, it's just there in your quest folder and you can't get rid of it. The only way to get rid of the quest folder is just to do it.
Just to beat an old man to death.
Yeah, because once you enter that house, unless you agree to do it, he does not unlock the fucking door.
Yeah, he literally won't let you leave.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Todd Howard?
Oh, Todd Howard, you know how to program a game.
Me? Someone say D?
No, I said Todd Howard.
No,
yeah,
I said
you really know how to program a game.
Todd fucking Howard.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love Skyrim, but like at the same time.
Wow.
What a game.
Bethesda morality is. Bethesda morality is it's definitely there.
It exists.
It's there and it exists.
It's an option.
I wonder what the good option is.
Man,
nuke a town or okay, is this town full of like evil people?
No,
they're regular people.
Some people are evil.
Okay, well I feel like that's every town. Are the politicians super corrupt?
Not really.
Like a couple of them are.
I'm sure.
But again, it's like a normal town.
It's every town.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the hesitation here? Do you blow up the town or not? This is not a moral dilemma. This is a cartoonish question.
This is a cartoonish question.
Please.
You know what has on Molag Bal's wiki the type of deity he is?
Hit me.
He is the deity of domination, vampirism, corruption, and slavery, which is basically most evil things.
Yeah.
So he is the edgiest edgelord.
He's also the prince of something that I will not repeat here.
Yep.
Oh no.
Nope, we're keeping this thing safe for work. Yep.
What is that? Can you like DM it to me? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll DM it.
I'll DM it. Don't worry about it, Logan.
Because I'm looking down and like looking for that title. I'm like, Prince of what?
Give me a second.
It's not here. It's not on the wiki for some reason.
Oh, it's King, my love. He is the king.
Hey! That's worse.
Yes.
Well, I am curious.
He's the king of what?
Hang on, I'm working on it, Paul.
I'll
I
DM.
see it. It's right there.
Yep.
It's right there.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. That's how he made the vampires.
Yep, that's even canonical lore of how the vampires in Skyrim happened. Yep.
Oh!
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see.
Todd Howard?
Oh, I see.
Listen. Listen.
I see.
If you put that on your Deja resume, you're doing like it's listed like it's like listed. It's like the first thing. It's like Molag Bal, the king of
the thing.
The thing.
King of bleep.
The king of
Listen, I don't like. There's a lot of evil gods, right? That like do some evil shit.
Yeah.
But like,
Well then.
Sprite.
Oh my god.
God, Jesus Christ.
And that's Molag Ball.
Hello, everyone.
He might not be actually like cartoonishly evil, but I will say anybody that chooses to worship him, like that's like that. There's no fucking no normal person is like I think.
There's no moral gray ambiguity about it.
The more I think about it, the more that Quest of Skyrim pisses me off, because you could like the only option is to do the bad thing for the bad guy, and that's it.
Yeah, you don't get to you can't even just walk away. You can't be like, no, fuck you, because you're locked in there.
I fucking
good quest design.
Good quest design.
We did it, everybody.
My kids you do it. That's the quest right there. You find the old man, you bring him back, you lie to him, and you beat him.
Beat him to death. You can't even you can't tell the old man the truth and then you guys banish him. No, you have to beat this old man to death with a stick.
So
you're actually not allowed to say to the old man, yeah, let's team up against this fuck.
So Sprite says, Molag balls, lol.
Molag Bal is most known for the evil thing that he does, where he says, "Have you tried some of these?" And then the guy will say, "What? These what?" And then he'll say, "These nuts." That's what makes Molag Bal evil.
Bye.
You know what? I've changed my mind.
Can I talk about this was Dee's response? This was Dee's response.
Yes, please.
Oh,
hi, Steve. I'm so glad you love that so much.
Same. I was expecting, I had a feeling from the way you guys were saying it, but I was like, no.
And then you looked it up.
It didn't really settle. It didn't really settle in my brain that that's what it was, and then I Googled it, and then I was like, oh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Conscious decision by the Skyrim writers.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, because I don't think that was established before Skyrim. It doesn't matter. It's Todd Howard no matter what, but still.
Oh, shit. I'm not even into Skyrim or anything about that. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening. And then you drop that piece of information on me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Just throw your eyebrows up like...
My villain is not that...
No,
I'm sure it's fucking
I really hope not.
I expect the bare minimum of you.
Just like the bare minimum, though. At the very least.
Like, is he proud of that title?
I would think probably, right? Like
I don't think a guy, I think once you, if you even, consider having a title like that, there's no way, you have any shame.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Absolutely zero shame.
I really love how the Daedric princes range from, semi-benevolent to, totally neutral to, that.
It's bewildering.
Well,
so
there's Sheogorath, who isn't, evil. He's just chaotic, and sometimes chaotic means good and evil things.
Yeah.
He's my husband.
And there's that... A new hand touches the beacon.
Dude, okay, so her fucking quest, the first time I got given that quest,
my favorite story.
I was still living with my grandparents, and I was an adult. I was like over 18 at the time, so you know, by all rights, I should have been able to like choose my own bedtime and stuff. But they're grandparents, so they're kind of like old fashioned, and they did not like me being up super late. I was up at 3 a.m. playing Skyrim, as one does. And normally I could get away with this because I'm very quiet when I don't want to be like found out.
Yes.
So. I'm up at 3 a.m. playing Skyrim, and for anybody that doesn't know, the way that this quest works is that a beacon will just appear in a chest, like, at random, like, totally fucking random, anywhere on the map, any chest it can appear in. And I've never gotten the quest before, even though I'd played, like, 3 fucking, like, iterations of the game, just because of the randomness of it. And I open the chest, I just click take all, because I'm not, like, looking at the contents, I'm just looting. So I click take all, I pause for a second to take a drink, and then I exit out of the menu, and this bitch just fucking, another hand touches the beacon! I scream. I realize that I've screamed, and then I slam my laptop shut and climb into bed and pretend to be asleep, just in time for my grandma to open the door. And I was just like,
I just pretended to have a nightmare.
I just pretended to be asleep, and she stood there for a second before finally leaving, and then I was like, what the fuck was that? What was that?
Logan, you had the nightmare equivalent. Your grandmother probably thought you had the nightmare equivalent of he didn't make a single emotion except when he saw the body.
A new hand touches the beacon. Here's the thing. I actually like that quest. It's a really cool dungeon delve. You fight a bunch of shades, and the boss is actually, like, if you're lower level, kind of difficult. You know, and then you get a really cool weapon for it
and
that scales with your level.
And I really
cool.
I really like that fucking Daedric Prince too. I think she's super fucking neat.
Meredith. Yeah,
made me piss myself though.
To be fair, if a Daedric Prince doesn't make you piss yourself, I mean, are they related?
I mean, you're right, yeah. Like,
I'm just imagining the adventurer opening up the chest like that, looking, just going through all the stuff, and then they look up and they see this fucking thing. And it's like, another hand just touch the thing, and they just go, ah!
I don't have as funny a story as Logan has, but I do remember that I spilled my glass of water when I first looted it.
Paul, when are you not spilling glasses of water? Do I need to get you like a goddamn like?
Do we need to get you a sippy cup?
I am a clumsy person. Leave me alone.
Do you want a sippy cup?
I said no to the sippy cup.
Leave me alone.
He didn't say no to the sippy cup.
I will kill all of you. I have the ability to do so much harm to your mental state because you fools had the audacity, had made the poor decision to get invested in my campaign.
Me.
So do you want the sippy cup?
You buffoons, that's on you.
Do you want the sippy cup?
I do not want the goddamn sippy cup.
Whoa, watch your language, Paul. There are children here.
Yeah, Paul.
Probably drink out of sippy
cup. Fucking language.
Also, we have the audacity to get attached to your campaign because you have the audacity to make such good campaigns and good worlds and good NPCs.
Yeah, you bitch.
Yeah, so I got stuck in the sky too. the therapist quest, you plant the beacon, you get in the it floats you up, and then she doesn't take you down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I love that Bethesda makes games that function.
Yeah, they sure do, man.
My favorite thing about Skyrim is like you leave Whiterun, you go to the right, you're going to go to the halted stream camp. You're going to slay some bandits because that's what you got from the bounty from the barkeeper, and you walk over a hill and you see a mammoth 300 feet in the air. You see it fly up out of vision,
and you do not see
and
it
a minute
come
later
back
it
down.
falls back down. Dying. And that's how I got my first mammoth tusk.
Literally another way that Skyrim jump scared me when I should have been sleeping. It was like I was running around. I was just running around in the fucking middle of the wilderness. And you know how you know how Bethesda games are, where it's just totally silent and empty if you're not in a city. Like this world isn't populated. They don't make any fucking attempt to populate it at all. And I'm just running around, and then I just hear in the background a loud smack, and as like a horse falls out of the sky and dies behind me. And I fucking jump out of my chair, and I turn around, and there's just a horse body on the ground, and I'm like, how? And why did this happen? Where did the horse come from? They don't spawn wild.
Please, for the love of God, someone clip this.
What the fuck?
The fucking horse.
There's that one time where I always think that the original jail system in Skyrim is like so dumb. So like you steal something, you go to jail as a consequence technically, but then you just press E on the bed and then you're out like a couple days later. Like it's like
oh, is that how you're really supposed to get out of jail? I would always just break out.
300 hours in Skyrim.
Wait, what? What was that, Logan?
I always just broke out because they never communicated to me. I could just sleep through my sentence.
No, yeah, literally. Either you break out if you get sent to jail, which is like way more troublesome than just like fucking like pressing E on the bed.
But apparently Logan
and then you are literally like there's no consequence. Like you lose your stolen items and then that's it.
But
like,
not if there's like a chest nearby usually that you can just take them from.
Yeah, you can take your items. Like it's not difficult at all. I remember one time I got sent to the Soul Sun jail, and I was just gonna reload because I didn't want my stolen items to get taken because I always played pickpockets no matter what.
Of course.
Same.
And I was just like, because like pickpocketing is such an easy skill, and like you could power level through it. It's awesome. But anyways, I just get sent to jail, and I'm like, I break out of the Soul Sun prison. And like I have really high sneak, so like I can walk right in front of the guard and they just won't see me, like right in front of them. And like the guard gets up out of the chair, but the game glitches, so his legs start like bending upwards at the hip and then spinning as he slowly floats upward out of the chair. And it's like the entire bottom half of his torso is like spinning around like a helicopter, phasing into his torso, and then back out, and then around and around and around and around. And I remember taking, because this happened on PS3, I remember taking a recording with my phone. I've been like, what the fuck is going on?
What is happening?
I got out of like, I went on my sneak thing. And the guard started freaking out that it broke out, but couldn't do anything because he is 15 feet in the air. His leg's freaking out. And I didn't touch him. I didn't talk to him. It's just when he got out of his chair, he glitched and started flying.
Oh my god!
My god!
Skyrim is a functioning game.
No, it's not!
In fact, if you ever use the TCL command to get rid of, like, so the game has the physics engine where as long as you have, like, TCL off, like, you make contact with the ground, you can't go through walls. But if you type in console command TCL, you can walk through walls, you can float, you can fly around. It's just funny. It's like it's just a game-breaking cheat.
Yeah.
Well, it does more than just help you phase through walls and shit, and like get you unstuck. One time I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try and fight a dragon with the TCL command by flying in the air. Because you know what, you can do that with commands. Whenever you type the TCL command, dragons, their entire animation cycle freezes up, so they like float through the sky with their wings like outstretched, like they're T-posing mid-air, and like their mouth slightly open, and they just stay like that. So like it'll land on a building, right? But it'll still be in its like T-pose like flying state. It's the funniest fucking thing, and it'll breathe. Shit. It'll breathe fire, but the fire like comes out of its neck.
Oh my god!
Not actually.
I hate Skyrim so much.
What
the fuck is this game, Todd Howard?
Oh god, or that one time I've logged like 2,500, maybe 3,000 hours into Skyrim. Mainly because of modding. Like the first 300 hours is just like me 100%ing the game, and then after that I was like, you know what? There's a lot of mods you can download. You can do a lot with this game. And there's a lot of really cool mods, and there's a lot of mods that fix a lot of the bugs, but you can't fix every bug with every. You can't fix every bug with Skyrim.
Of course.
I can try.
It's not possible.
I love your desperation of it's not possible.
I was on a horse going over Dragon Bridge towards that small town just outside of Solitude, Dragon Bridge.
Right.
And I guess I actually walked into like the wall of the bridge with the horse because I just flew 10,000 feet into the air on my horse.
Oh my god. Okay. So this is not Skyrim, but this is a glitchy game. The Forest, which is getting a sequel, by the way. And they haven't fixed the glitches in the original game. I was taking my little cart, my little cart that I put sticks on, so I can carry a bunch of sticks, and I'm just walking it up the hill, and I was like, oh, that's like, there's like grass and brush, because you know I'm in the middle of a goddamn island, so I walk over this very this like basically weed grass, and as I do that, me and my cart fly 50 feet up in the air. We just
I remember. I think I remember that.
And I'm like looking down, like, huh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh,
I love that. I love that.
Did.
Playing D&D and just having random glitches.
I would actually like that.
Your players learn over the course of the campaign that they're in a video game.
Well, I actually read a book with like that premise. It was actually pretty good. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Zero Punctuation. It's like this, the internet show where the guy like reviews stuff really fast and angry. But he wrote a book, and I forget what it was called. It was actually pretty fucking good. But the basic premise is that it was from the perspective of like a World of Warcraft NPC. I mean, it was obviously like a different game in universe, but it was World of Warcrafts who had gained sapience and realized that he was in a video game. And it turned out like all of the characters like in this video game, like they had sapience, they just didn't realize it, but he had figured it out. For them, like those kinds of like weird computer stuff, that was just like normal life. But he was like he was like a zombie too, which like made it even worse for him.
Jesus.
But it was actually really fucking good.
That sounds
I feel like
like
you
it.
talked.
I read it like a long time ago.
But yeah, you guys like walk out of the dungeon and you just see like this goes, guys, read this, and then he just flies 10,000 feet in the air because he stepped on a weird plant.
Okay, but Paul, that's not exactly what happened, but that's kind of what happened. Hey guys, we stumbled into something. Death. Huh.
I think it would work best. Like, obviously, there's like this really funny aspect to it, but I feel like a campaign setting like this would work best if you played it for horror.
Yeah. Like,
Play it like a wild magic. Every time you do something, you have to roll.
Yeah. Or like on the topic of walking out of the dungeon. Like we walk out of the dungeon, then we get fucking jump scared by a random horse falling out of the sky.
Well, guys, it's time for us to get a nice breakfast at the tap. Flat.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Where did that come from? I'm still baffled by it to this day, because I'm like, they don't spawn wild. Where the hell did the horse come from? Why is it in the air?
Oh, you know.
So actually, some horses. So there are like random events that can happen out in the wilderness and on the roads. Sometimes, most of the times, it's just you get attacked by 2 wolves every 15 minutes for the entire run through the game. You walk out the city, 2 wolves. You go down the street a bit, some more wolves. Oh look, saber-toothed cat. Oh look, more wolves.
Paul, are you speaking from experience?
Yes.
You literally can't walk from Whiterun to Riverwood without getting attacked by a pair of wolves. There are wolves everywhere.
I hate how real that is.
Anyway, but like there's like random events that can happen while you're traveling from place to place. And sometimes you will get like the game will like roll for like random encounters. You like get the afflicted refugee, you'll see a fire and an ice wizard battling each other. Like some of them are pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
There's this one that appears when you're lower level where you find some dead bandit. You kill 2 bandits, and one of them has a magic necklace, and then you find the dead body of a woman with a note on her saying, I'm gonna go after the bandits that killed my family and took my precious necklace. That's all I have. And then she died. It's just like kind of cool, you know, kind of cool concept. And then there's the one where like there's the nobles with the horse that like are like going to Victoria's wedding, and they're always going in the wrong direction. One time I was walking up the road and they were fucking going to Riften. I'm like, Solitude's on the exact opposite side of the continent, dude.
Yes,
like,
oh my god.
You're going to Riften like right now, guys. But there is the one where you can find a hunter on a horse, and like whatever. It's hilarious because if you stare on the hunter nearby long enough, is that they get off their horse and get back on their horse like every 5 minutes, because they're all like, hunters are programmed in the game so much is that they see all animals as like enemies. And like they're all valued, and so the tiniest fucking bunny, they'll hop off the horse and they'll yell the craziest things like, I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth, like shooting arrows at the bunny.
Bro, you need some therapy is what you need.
Are you good?
I'll see you in Sovngarde. I'm a true Nord.
Like, sir?
Oh my god.
It's so funny. But horses can spawn in the wild. I do remember just like fucking like exiting a dungeon like near Falkreath, the necromantic hold in the river, and then just like exiting the trapdoor that goes into that necromantic hole, and just there being a fucking horse there, and be like, why are you here?
Why are you
here?
Why are you outside the necromantic hole? What omen does this speak of?
Whinnies menacingly.
This is super off topic.
Yes.
But, like, my favorite thing about like if you go by the book and like Forgotten Realms and that sort of thing in D&D, is that if you go like the Orcish culture, is that like they're really like over religious, zealous warriors about like their evil orc gods, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, they see almost everything as an omen, and usually it's an omen for war. So like it could be a cloudy day, and it's like the clouds of this orc god speak. We must go to war.
Sir, are you okay? Do you need a hand?
But it's not just like it's like the entire culture.
Oh my god,
That's
no!
why they're so hungry. It's because like they see everything as an omen.
They're super superstitious.
Yeah, they're like orcs. Like I did not realize this. Orcs are very superstitious. Like I didn't know that a race that like just did not give a shit about the Feywild was like so goddamn superstitious. Like anything can be an omen. Like, oh, I saw 3 birds flying in the sky above our chieftain's house. It's an omen. We must get a new chieftain.
Oh my god.
Sir?
Fucking funny.
So fucking funny. Jesus Christ. Lance's friend, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Lance's good friend that they sometimes go out to brunch. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think the most baffling part of that for Penumbra is the fact that even though they're just friends with this guy, they still use his name as a curse.
Listen, don't tell him I said this. He's kind of a shitty person, so like
So it's fine.
he's been fixated on turning water into wine for like the last year. Like he just won't give it up.
Long. What's the point? Do some other alchemy shit.
I see.
So funny. This is so funny.
I love the Lance friend Jesus Christ bit. That's become part of my vocabulary now.
That's a zipper.
I put that in my writing. I was like Lance's friend.
Lance's friend Jesus Christ.
That's like our version of fantasy. Insert brand name here.
Friend Jesus Christ. But I've made that joke a couple times now.
It's because
it
like
gets funnier every time.
Yeah, because like I remember like I think we had just been saying Jesus Christ, but like at some point my brain was like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. And so I had Penumbra in character be like, who is that?
And then we were just like, oh, Lance's friend. And now it's just part of our curse. Now it's just what we do.
It's just part of our vocabulary. Lance's friend Jesus Christ.
It's my favorite thing, y'all.
It's Lance's friend, Jesus Christ.
Lance's good personal friend, Jesus Christ.
Like a brother, even. Lance, you need better.
Why? I met you guys and then I died.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did you want me to do? I was trying.
I did tell you to run, and you did do that. So good job.
Good job. Lance from the afterlife. So good job.
God,
Shut up, coffee bastard.
My biggest like worry is how it's his own personal Jesus.
Jesus.
But my biggest worry is
Okay.
My biggest worry is like how Lance is gonna react when he wakes up and is like, "Oh, I died." Like, I died.
Like,
died.
For like a while. Not 12 seconds like Thimble.
Shut up! You don't want me to stay dead for longer. You need me. We did run though. We did. We listened to him. He's our boss, and we listened. So, you know, there's that. Lance, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so Paul, from your perspective, how funny was it when we had the conversation where I said, "You're lucky I don't have access to power word kill," when you were sitting on a villain that had access to power word kill?
It was the funniest thing ever to me because I knew you would be bringing it up the moment that it happened. Cause like I knew like oh I wanted to say like oh you're joking now. I really wanted to like make some sort of hint to it, but I knew like that would really give shit away. So I had to keep my mouth shut. Honestly, you guys like predicted like a lot of shit and to some extent like you were halfway right with like oh Elise is actually the Phoenix. No, kind of.
Okay.
She's a bird, and I feel like she has
She's a
something to do
bird.
with the Phoenix. Clearly.
No, her feathers were on fire just because she got so angry.
Uh-huh.
Well, I actually wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about the fact that she knew about the dungeon. But thank you, I guess.
Wait,
Oh my god, the Phoenix is Elise's mom.
I knew it had something. Like, I knew it had something to do with that, but like I was meaning more directly about the fact that she was like, "Hey guys, so what'd you find in there?" And we were like,
A smoothie.
"A smoothie."
Can someone please make that meme? Elise, what do you have there?
Penumbra.
A smoothie.
Us with Dr. Tulok, a literal living relic, and a phoenix feather.
So much gold!
And so much gold.
I can't believe 3 people died last session.
What?
Huh?
What?
Who died?
Who else?
Did Dr. Tulok die?
Shit.
Oh, you're a...
No!
Paul!
I
should not. Oops. Whoops.
I'm going to break into your house and eat your chips!
Oh my goodness! Oh no! Dr. Tulok! We promised her!
Oh no, Mom!
Damn it!
Pat.
I'm really sorry. I should not have said. I did not mean to.
Oh no!
We were supposed to help her.
I'm sorry.
No.
I thought she just got captured.
Wow! Well then, wow! You have a lot of people to resurrect, Penumbra.
Wow, I'm gonna have to take a lot of long rests.
Well, the good news is Lance can be revivified.
Lance can be revivified. You're gonna have to use
If found within 10 days.
10 days.
God.
Oh
Damn it.
man. Pause. The fucking pause whenever you said that. Was like, every single last one. I was like, wait, what? Who was third
I'm
one?
really sorry. I did not mean to say that. Like I did not mean to let you in on the know.
That you think that makes it better.
You are fine. But this was like, wait, what?
We promised her.
Third one. Oh shit!
Oh my
dude.
god, Tulok.
Oh, sorry.
rippin'.
Oh god.
Rip and piss, homie.
Wait, hang on, Logan. You're going straight cleric, right? Like straight cleric.
What would I multi-class into?
Just please don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you, I promise.
Oh man. This is quite. This is
Welcome to the stream, guys.
That was.
Hi guys.
So good news.
In Logan's in Alien Boyfriend stream today, watch live as their favorite DM breaks their heart on live television.
Live television.
So the good news,
man.
Logan,
Yeah.
is that. Hold on, I gotta get cleric 5e up because I gotta remember what level do you get this spell slot.
I don't get.
Oh, cool. So at 17th level, you get a 9th level spell slot.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what a 9th level spell is?
I don't get power word kill.
True resurrection, which you can resurrect somebody even without a body.
Oh.
So you know what? We can still give Turlock a second chance.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit. It's fine.
Or if we find her
fine.
body, even like
fine.
a piece of it, I can still get a res off on her.
That's true.
That's true.
I do control the die.
You really do control the die.
You sure do.
I've decided I really like playing Cleric.
I'm very happy you like playing clerics.
I'm sorry, the
well,
dead silence
I'm
after
sorry
that was so
to
fucking funny.
make you cry.
I'm not
That
crying.
was-
What are you talking about?
You're right. It's just allergy season.
Yep.
It's allergy
Do
season.
not perceive me.
Shit.
Damn it, Paul, you fucked up.
Don't yell at Paul. They're doing fine. They're amazing.
We love
Oh
it.
my god.
Just true resurrection. You need 25 gold worth of diamonds. Jesus.
That's it.
Wow, really?
25,000, yeah.
There are spells way less powerful than that require components that cost like 1,800 gold.
25,000 is what.
Oh,
I said.
25,000. Okay.
That's still for how much
Yeah,
you and I
that's
could do it right the fuck now if you had the spell slot between the two of our. We could just go buy that much diamonds.
So there's a spell I found that was like, it was like Temple of the Gods or whatever from Xanathar's Guide. That was like, if you do this in the same spot every day for a year, I think it said the material components don't get consumed until the last day. And it'll stay there forever.
I don't know. What does it do? Does it make a temple?
Yeah, it makes a temple.
You just make a temple to Lyra.
I can just make a temple. Let me find it.
Or over the course of a year.
Hold on, Rose.
Okay,
Are
well,
you good?
no. So remember how I said Fibble thought he'd failed just, the normal handful of people? It's worse. It's even worse.
now.
When we failed Tulok, we brought her back just for her to die again. We're the fucking worst.
God. Good lord. Fuck,
We should have saved her. I thought she wasn't gonna die. I thought they needed her for something.
Oh,
They just fucking killed her.
Well, to be fair, there wasn't really much we could do.
Yeah,
We could have ran.
So you cause a temple to shimmer into existence on ground you can see within range. It must fit within an unoccupied cube of space up to 120 feet on each side. The material component is a holy symbol worth at least 5 gold points. Casting time is an hour. It normally lasts for 24 hours. It can oppose types of creatures you choose when you cast it. So you can choose to say either celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead. Just cannot enter it if you really don't want them to. They have to make a charisma saving throw if they try to enter the temple. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the temple, and creatures within cannot be targeted by divination spells. Finally, whenever any creature in the temple regains hit points from a spell of first level or higher, the creature regains additional hit points equal to your wisdom modifier. Casting the spell on the same spot every day for a year makes this effect permanent. So there was that. I found that and I thought that was cool.
That is neat.
So yeah, my campaign got really dark last session.
Yeah, damn, Paul.
It sure did.
Holy fuck, Paul.
We thought it was just 2, but no.
I also found out via the ceremony spell that Penumbra can dedicate Thibble to Lara if they really want to. If he's willing.
We're supposed to get married.
I don't think you can marry yourself.
I'm the DM.
I just really want a beach episode.
It might be a little late.
We can get a beach episode after we get everybody back.
That's just called the end of the campaign!
Moss is a steady spaghetti.
We do a one shot where it's just vibe and time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just holy.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh.
Emil sent a video. It's that fucking video.
This campaign is really taking a life of its own away from my control.
Fucking Emil sent the way to go, Paul. Fine.
Oh, Moss. Oh, fuck.
Wait.
Get the wheels on the bus!
Way to go, Paul.
Shit.
Yeah?
It might get worse before it gets better, but I promise it does get better.
Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
That came out way stronger than I did, and I just happened to sob at the same time.
You're fine.
That was not meant to be that aggressive.
You're like, I don't believe you, you fuck.
Damn it!
It's been 2 days. I didn't even get a full week before I cried again.
Babe! I just did 10 pixels.
Listen, Moss, you have full permission to make me cry in your campaign.
I no longer feel bad for the twist. I will tell you that.
I no longer feel bad. I have been
considering maybe rewriting this. I don't feel bad anymore.
No,
oh, that's scary.
This is vengeance.
The twist.
Well, the first twist.
The devil isn't really my dad, is he?
Your dad's a fucking tiefling!
Oh, my dad's a warlock.
That's what I meant, your dad's a fucking warlock.
Hey, Twitch chat, did you guys try the takoyaki? I thought the takoyaki was good.
I thought it was really good, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
I thought it was phenomenal, in fact.
I just want my boys back. I want to feel a Monica, just a little bit of joy.
Find the boys.
I just want my boys back.
Paul, if you ever target Lance with a killing spell again, I will pee on everything you eat.
That was Penumbra talking. I heard Penumbra's voice.
I will pee on everything you eat. Imagine them meeting back up with that bitch again and saying that. Like, how would she even respond?
I think she'd just get angrier that you're not taking her seriously.
How am I supposed to take you seriously? Look at you!
You stole a face. That's like cartoonishly evil.
You just suck. You've tried to kill me so many times and you keep fucking it up. What is wrong with you? I'm not even on your level and you're just failing.
I was warned by other DMs that the players would not take the big bad evil guy seriously, and I should have expected.
No,
this.
I'm like 100% taking her seriously.
Seriously.
I just have to take the piss out of her as well.
Yeah. She scares the piss out of me. I fear the day we go against her.
She's
but then there's also like the it's like what I said earlier about like Penumbra knows that she has a temper now and is gonna try to exploit that. Because that's something that is very easily exploitable in most people that have one. You can fucking poke it, and when you poke it, they don't act rationally. Penumbra is a trickster cleric. Penumbra is a trickster cleric. They're a very blunt trickster cleric, but they still are a trickster cleric. So that's something that they can use, and they're going to use it.
Wasn't she? Didn't you say that she was originally planning on using harm on like somebody else? And then Penumbra said something that set her off. She's like, you know what?
No,
Never mind.
it was marked for death. It was marked for death.
Originally, she was planning on mark for deathing. I think it was either Aurora or Sybil.
Fuck you. You think I care?
She was planning on killing all of Penumbra's companions first, and then killing Penumbra.
Yeah.
You failed! Fuck! You had to use a 9th level spell to kill Lance, who has the shittiest constitution. He only missed it by 2.
Only missed it by 2.
But yeah, no, like I don't want you to think that these haha funny jokes are in any way like not taking her seriously. But
I know the real truth. It's just, it is like you hear you guys like ragging on her. I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough.
Fair enough.
You've tried to kill me so many times, and you just keep failing.
Never saying that during the fucking end battle.
And you guys are gonna learn a lot. Well, Penumbra is gonna learn a lot. I know what I have for Penumbra planned, or in the Celestial Plane. I like for next session, Aurora and Thibble have a lot more freedom than Penumbra does for some very specific reasons. I have no idea what those two are gonna do, and that's gonna be a lot more me being like improvising on the spot.
I'm finding my boys.
Finding our boys.
But thankfully for me, there's really only one way out of the Celestial Plane that doesn't just pop you on a random spot in the Prime Material Plane for Penumbra to get out. Because there are multiple ways out of the Prime Material Plane. Most of them just like pop you down a random spot in the world, and I'd have to roll for it. And like there's a very low chance that you're anywhere close to the action.
Penumbra just appears back in the Prime Material Plane in the middle of the final boss battle for Letters to War.
Oh, this is not right.
Any of you know the way to a Quicksix?
Jas with her fucking her great club disguise as a goddamn violin. Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Dang, I know I took that wrong turn.
Loki goes up to Penumbra. I'm like, I feel like we're two sides of the same coin.
I'm prettier than you, but okay.
Damn.
Which I feel like Loki and Penumbra would say that simultaneously.
Yeah, they would.
Prettier than you. Okay.
But okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I can see you're in the middle of something, so I'm just gonna pop out.
Yeah, have fun.
However, I will tell you this: there is obviously. I'm not just gonna trap you in the Celestial Plane. I'm like, well, good luck.
Well, good luck, fucker.
Oh, good luck.
Have fun.
Fucking good luck.
If you want to join Sybil and Aurora, you gotta roll up a new character.
Please, no, I just fell in love with them.
Oh, please, you fell in love with me like 20 sessions ago.
There is a way back to the Prime Material Plane. How you do that though is Well, I've got plans. It's not going to be easy. Do.
Wait, so you stuck them here and were like, "Good luck, fucker." You did this.
I did a lot of things last session, Moss. How does this surprise you?
Are you making fun of me?
No. I'm just laughing at the fact that fucking Paul was like, I did a lot of things last night.
I did a lot of things.
I'm fragile.
That's like the same fucking response that somebody that went on a drunk bender would give. Like, I did a lot of things last night.
There's so much
Fucking
I want to
open
tell
some
you
color
guys.
I just want my voice back. I want to kiss
You're gonna hate me.
No! You take them from me, Paul!
Not
You
about
can't.
that specific. I just. God damn it.
You take them from me, Paul. You think I'm crying now? You think this is something?
I really am the DM picture, like the picture of that like guy who like says, "I will break you," but on the inside I'm crying.
You know I'm sensitive.
We're gonna get our voice back, and it's gonna be okay.
I feel like any ending without Olgath and Lance will feel unsatisfying at this point.
We've come so far with them. They're part of us.
But I also want Eric and Beatrice back.
I just imagine you sitting there like that fucking
Olgath was at full health when he ran.
He was!
He just said like so battle masters have that thing where they're allowed to see like the strength of enemies, and he saw like how powerful she was and how fucked up everyone was, and that Lance it down. I was like, nope.
Why do you think Sybil said run? He didn't need your fancy battle master thing to be like, that's a 9th level spell. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Like, guys, she just fucking insta-killed somebody. We might want to boot Scoot and Boogie.
Death approaches. Better skedaddle.
Death approaches.
I can't do this. I'm with Logan. It would feel super unsatisfying without them. Like, at this point, we started off like a bunch of assholes with like no connections. And as part of the story, we've grown really close, and it just feels bad to lose them.
I'm sorry to turn your stream to talk about my campaign.
No,
we
were already doing it
before you're even here.
Fucking Emil said you promised you wouldn't tell. Hitler promised not to invade Czechoslovakia. Welcome to the real world, Jerry.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Welcome to the real world, Jeremy.
So, do you guys remember when I said before the session on Saturday, oh yeah, if I ever give an enemy power kill, I'm gonna add a Constitution saving throw to it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you did do that. You fucking asshole.
I am just literally on my knees begging you. All I'm asking for is to have my boys back. We'll figure out Tulok and Inra. Maybe we won't. I would feel incredibly bad if we didn't figure out Tulok at the very least.
Yeah, because at this point it kind of feels like our mess to clean up, you know?
Like, yeah, like we promised her. We brought her back. We gave her a new life, and we let her get killed. That is so deeply unsatisfying and fucked up that like we have to do something.
I mean, like as I was saying, like during the campaign when we were like going back and forth of we have to save her, no, we gotta leave her because we have no choice. As I said, it's like it is so unfair, but we have no choice type of thing. That's what.
Well, it's not. Yes, it is unfair. It is unfair. I agree with you there, but it just feels so fucking wrong. to let her stay dead if we survive this campaign. It feels so wrong.
I'm so goddamn evil. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm the worst DM.
Dude,
you're not the worst.
No, I'm talking about everything I did. I'm not talking about future stuff.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, if you somehow made it so we can't res her, I will drive up to Idaho to kill you.
I'll eat all your chips.
I'll eat all your chips. But like, no, you're not a bad DM at all. The fact that
the fact that we're so invested in it that we have just derailed my entire stream just to talk about your campaign, like, is pretty much props to you.
Before you got here, to be fair.
Yeah, we were talking about.
It's our campaign, guys.
Okay, first of all, Paul, shut the fuck up. You've made me cry twice tonight. You don't get to ha hee hee this. Choke.
I get to make as many goddamn jokes as I want.
No. You made me cry. You made me cry. Go hee hee your ha-has somewhere else. But don't really.
Hee hee them all right here.
Hee hee.
Oh, all hee hee ha ha as a cast power word kill.
You bitch.
You bitch.
Touch my friend again.
He was
and
the
I'll kill
only
you.
one who had the health that the health that was at below 100. We're like, we were down to insert number below 100 here. You had just the pause, like, well.
Oh.
Now I have egg on my face.
And Lance's death on my hands.
Oh.
Hey, can I tell y'all a joke in between all of this?
Yes.
What's Michael Jackson's pronouns?
He.
Oh my god,
Hey,
I have cried so
listen.
much already. I'm so tired.
Oh no,
Sorry, I'm one of those people that crying exhausts me. Which means I'm gonna sleep really well tonight.
You're welcome.
Shut up, Paul.
Man, Penumbra looks so badass.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Did you get rid of the pink toes?
Yeah, look.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. That's the whole color scheme.
Hell yeah.
I reincorporated some of the gold from their really old one because I really liked the purple and gold aesthetic. It doesn't have as much as I would like though, but I'm not sure where else to put. I would like some like down here.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to fit it in, you know?
Hey, Penumbra. Logan.
Yes.
How do you feel about the fact that you're the angel face stealing bitch? One, face stole from your goddess, and two, has now traumatized all of the friends you've made. All of them.
Oh, I'm gonna kill her. Like 100%. Like I'm outclassed, outmatched, like by all means, but she will die by my sword. Like it's not even a question of it. Penumbra is like either she dies or I do, and I really don't care which at this point, but like I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure she comes to justice, because that is what I am built for.
Hell yeah.
She fucked with me, she fucked with my god, she fucked with my friends. I don't tolerate that.
Sprites and
I
middle
am
bits.
already doing that. I still feel like there's something down like at the bottom. I feel like it would just really pull it together. There was something like if I could maybe possibly work gold into like the shoes.
Possibly you could add like a buckle or something.
Anyways, I'm emotionally dead tonight.
You got fucking devastated purely on accident.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, look, don't act like this is a big accomplishment. It's not hard to make me cry. I'm a fucking bitch.
Penumbra legit looks like a high-level character.
Legit.
It looks so good.
I'm doing my best.
I love high level.
Like I look at
characters.
Penumbra, I'm like, yeah, that's a level 14 cleric.
Hell yeah. That makes me very happy to hear. They are very, very important to me. They've become very, very important to me.
Aww.
They're wonderful, Logan. Thibble loves them so much.
Thank you. I'm very glad. They love me.
Aurora thinks they're very neat.
Thibble is going.
I still love the,
to
like,
this.
what's that behind your head? What? The thing, the eyes. What thing? And they're trying to look at the halo. It just keeps going
Okay,
behind
Olgath
them.
refusing to look at the eyes. Nope. Nope.
No.
Fuck that.
Fuck
In
that
fact,
shit.
fuck all of that shit. I'm not about that shit.
It's very like it'd be fine if it was just like unmoving, but they look at you, and I'm not okay with that.
It's creepy!
You get
One of them winked at me, and I'm not sure. I took that as a threat.
Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't blinking?
I couldn't tell the difference.
Because they kind of seem to work independently of one another. It might have just been blinking.
Remember, I think it was in fact winking, knowing. Never mind.
Knowing what?
Nothing.
No, knowing what?
I love the idea that Penumbra is like super smart and he's completely oblivious to their feelings. Like for others specifically.
Yeah, actually, honestly, yeah.
Looks directly at what I just said.
Like literally with like Thibble, they were for like Thibble, like they'd already like fallen for him. Like a long time ago, but they didn't realize it until he pulled their mask off and tried to kiss them. Hey, Missile.
Hi.
And then he did.
And then he did. And they were like, oh, I see.
That is the feeling that I feel.
That is an emotion I'm feeling. Strange.
Well.
And now that you're feeling things for people, you're feeling things for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Me as a DM, and now that you're feeling things, time to hurt those things.
But why do you have to hurt me as well?
I had to hurt all of you. It's
No, you
equal
didn't.
that way.
No,
It's fair.
not necessary.
Jesus. I just want the next episode of this great show I'm watching to come out, but it's actually D&D.
And you're the one writing it.
I forgot to tell you this earlier. I legit forgot to tell you this earlier, but I had that thought actually today this morning. I was like, oh man, I want to watch an episode of Goblin Century so I can know what happens next. That's the campaign I'm in, and not a fucking show.
Not a fucking
That's
show.
not a
It's
TV
like-
show.
Something that I'm constantly struggling with, that I just don't, like, I can't comprehend, is that people are just okay with listening into the campaign, and, like, I can't comprehend that, because
It's a
just,
good
like,
fucking call.
no, I know that, like, objectively, but, like, when I just...
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah?
No, but seriously, it's like one of the best campaigns ever.
And that's why I think, honestly, once you do, since you're planning on streaming the next one, I think it's gonna do really fucking well. Like, it might not, like, do numbers right off the bat, but I think once people know about it, I think people are gonna latch onto it.
Maybe.
It's very good.
I
At the end of the
I don't mind either way, because mostly I want to stream just so that I have that forever.
Yeah.
Also, it's just nice to be able to, like, for even for like our friends here who listen in, like, it's nice to be able to have something for them to go back and listen to, which we have been recording everything and we can upload it easily. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I have.
Of all the sessions to upload, the last one is probably one of the most important.
Yeah, I gotta
scream cry.
I gotta fucking put that on the YouTube. I forgot. I actually was like, I said, should I put this on the YouTube overnight? And everybody was like, yeah. And then I forgot to do it.
I love you, Logan.
I love you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. I have a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
And honestly, Elise being in the Celestial Realm has fucked up a couple of those ideas.
That was your own fault.
Everybody sit up, posture check, also take a drink.
Oh! I want to sit up here.
I love out of all of the things, like the most innocuous like one I have is posture check, but that's the one that y'all hate the most.
Off, I'm trying to figure out how the bus works.
So, okay, here's the thing with like Elise, right?
You heard Inra yell a different name. I'm not sure if anyone remembers it.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember actually the name.
I don't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You were like, please, wait, wrong one, and then you said a different name, and then he got ganked.
And then he got ganked. And then Inra died. Yeah, it was recorded. I mean, I could just tell you the name, but what's the fun in that?
Moss, you're inaudible.
Anyways, it was recorded. What's the harm in telling us?
No, I was fucking around.
I
like,
just
let me have my fun, Moss.
No.
God.
Please don't yell.
I'm messing up.
You already had your fun at their expense.
That was not. That was not fun. It was fun, but it wasn't that. It wasn't the joyous kind of fun. It's like, you know when you read something sad and it's like really sad and then it makes you cry but it's like still like time well spent.
Yeah.
No.
Even though like the book was like really sad. Lost.
No.
I don't enjoy being sad.
Like, it was still time well spent. Like, you watched the sad show. It was a good episode, even though it was like really sad. It was like that kind of fun. But it wasn't like joyous or like, I am enjoying this. I am savoring Lance's last words. It fuels my DM, my evil soul. Yes. No, it's not that. Yeah, Moss, your pain wasn't the enjoyable kind of fun.
No, my pain was the kind of fun that meant nothing to you, okay?
Yes, your pain means nothing to me. No, of course it does. Man.
Yeah? What's up?
Really, I just did it to downsize on cast and character voices, you know. No, I'm joking.
Imagine.
Imagine. Oh my god. Paul, you pulled a TFP writers. Lance was the breakdown.
Fuck, we can't afford Lance's fucking voice actor anymore. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, he demanded like the contract was over, and he demanded like a really higher pay for like the we just can't do right now. So we had to let him go.
We just gotta kill him.
So we killed him.
We had this arc set up for him, but nah.
Okay, how did these boots look?
Let me see.
Well, now his death is part of his arc.
Oh!
If he ever is alive again.
Good.
You shut the fuck up. He's coming back to life. Look, you can hurt me. You've already hurt me with Tulok tonight. Lance is coming back. Also, those shoes look really good.
They look really good. The gold really does bring it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It just needed the balance of it, I think.
Yeah.
I think this glove would also look good if I added gold to it. Where is the glove? Which layer is the glove? I really should name my layers. I should name my layers.
Which layer is the glove?
Oh, no naming your layers. Just hide them all until you find the right one and unhide the ones that aren't it.
That's literally it, yeah. Yep. That's
Stop naming your layers. The only person I respect who does that is Boba.
And they named their layers the most ridiculous things. It's so funny.
It's because they named their layers the funniest things on the planet.
What do they name? What does it name its layers?
I don't remember it, but I know that it was like, I'm pretty sure one time they were coloring in like a shoe or a leg, and we were watching them on stream, and the fucking layer name for the leg was like League, like leg with like extra E's in it.
League.
It's been a bit.
That does sound like Robin.
One of my favorite things that I really wish was recorded, because holy fuck was it funny, was like, they were coloring, like, it was coloring a drawing that they were doing, and we're like, you missed a spot, it was like a really big spot, that like, you missed a spot, and it just like, pauses and goes, ah, as it's zooming in on the fucking spot! It's so funny.
I love rowboats with like my whole heart. Oh, post-cry sleepies.
The end of sentence.
No post-cry sleepies.
No, I said, ooh, post-cry sleepies.
But, ooh, everybody stretch.
Okay,
no.
Stretch!
I have not checked out the Mercy game yet. I keep meaning to.
Eyeballs.
But that's what those do.
Yeah.
What if I redeemed 7 in a row?
Seven stretch.
7 stretches in a row.
Hey, you gotta get 7. You gotta get 7 stretches and then 1. It's
okay, everybody fucking stretch, I guess.
Oh god, no, please, I'm so tired. Oh, come on, I'm tired. Oh.
Wait, is that 7? Okay, I gotta do one more.
God damn it.
Fuck yes.
This has the same
I'm not
energy as
stretching
the
as much.
God.
My bones aren't able.
I forgot many things about early Penumbra. I forgot they were supposed to have a fucking cloak on.
Well, you kind of brought that back.
I kind of
Yeah, you kind of did. I don't know. I like just had the cape though.
Yeah, I really like this new look a lot. I want them to actually get their haircut in game. I was originally gonna have Thibble do it when we had a little bit of downtime, but guess what didn't happen? Paul.
There were gonna be so many cute moments.
And
We're
then
gonna have some good moments.
Oh.
I gotta figure out. I gotta find a different flower. I gotta do stuff.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
I'm not sorry.
I know, Paul.
I know.
You didn't even apologize for making me cry. I know you're not sorry.
I still love that.
I yelled "I'm sorry" for that specifically like 13 times.
I don't.
It's
believe
on
you're actually
stream.
sorry.
We can go back and you can hear me yell it 13 times.
I don't believe that you're sorry.
Just somebody clip it so we can just play it like 15 times in a row.
I still think that the fucking, like, wow, I can't believe 3 people died in the fucking dead silence. Then the...
I didn't realize what I said right away either.
Oh, what? Who was the 3rd one?
You know.
First I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yoff died out in the wilderness probably. Oh no, it wasn't
Oh,
Yoff.
Yoff? I promised no child death in my campaign. That's a trigger. I'm not going to do that. Yoff is alive.
Yay.
I told you.
We had assumed Booker probably found him. Is what we thought. We were
Your
thinking.
How do you just guess these things? Jesus Christ.
Because we're good at that.
Booker went out to investigate what Elise was doing, and then saw the shit happen to you guys, and then fucking got you off.
Good for Booker! Hell yeah!
Booker.
Think.
Do you guys?
Booker
do you guys
caught.
think it's safe to go back to the town.
Booker
We should probably
caught.
go back to the town. I think the town might be safe. Maybe.
They might not want us there anymore.
Booker is surprisingly stealthy for being 8 feet tall.
He's wonderful, and I support him.
Also, things that can be said about Thibble. Hey, no, Thibble, you're perfect for Lyra. You're stealthy. You have fucking proficiency in stealth.
I always find it so funny that the 8-foot, 4, beast of a Minotaur has decided to get proficiency in stealth, even though he wears plate mail, all the time.
So not only do you have proficiency, but you also have disadvantage.
Yep.
So I think I've told this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again. Back in Letters to War, Paul always gave the advice of, if you can find a way to optimize, try to boost some of your down things. Make sure you don't have to be perfect, but figure some shit out about your characters.
Yeah.
And it was in my brain, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna give him plate mail armor, I'm gonna give him proficiency to help counter.
And I appreciate that line of I do appreciate that line of thinking, but sometimes something is so fucked that you just need to give up on it.
Let me switch it to something else because I'm not giving up a proficiency.
So my whole thing, I come at it from
my excuse for it, real quick before you go on, was that he had to sneak out of the gladiatorial ring, so that was my excuse. And learn how to hide.
But my view on it was always the Pokemon way of viewing it, which is basically what Paul said, where it's if it's something that you're naturally not good at, there's no use in making it better.
It saved me.
It did. It fucking did. That is that. So I really can't argue with that. It's just when I'm making a character, I got very used to Pokemon ways of building stats, where it's if you're naturally bad at something, just ignore it or even make it worse.
If you're gonna be bad at something, you might as well be the worst.
Yep.
I really just expended
Yeah.
Really just expended 1,550 Shanix on our joke, didn't I?
You did.
You did.
Good job, Paul.
Wonderful.
It was funny though.
It was
funny.
But yeah, that's my excuse for it, and I will not, unless you let me trade it, I will not be giving up my proficiency in stealth. So you're just
going to be bad at something. Might as well be the best at it. That's not. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, you can.
I think due to the fact that I have a +2 in Dex plus a proficiency bonus, I have a disadvantage but +7 in stealth. So
That's so fucking funny.
just try it. Try me.
Try me, bitch.
It's okay if it helps you any, Paul. If it helps you any at all. I forgot that I was proficient in insight for literally all but the last 2 sessions. So whenever I rolled an insight roll, instead of adding +6, I would add +1. So
Oh
you win some,
my
you lose some.
god!
Oh.
Moss!
We are out of the dungeon, so it is a bit late for that. But I'll do my best to start calling them constructs now instead of golems.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's
You can shoot me whenever you want.
No.
I'm okay with it.
Who brought it up to you?
I got it from a podcast, and I learned quite a few things from it. I was just like, oh, I did not know that.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
golems are a
we didn't
super.
bring it up.
Yeah, golems are a super important Jewish cultural thing.
There are protectors.
Yeah. And I had a construct, not a golem, killed Sybil. Those ones were not protectors.
I mean,
well,
they were
technically
protecting.
protecting the thing.
Fair
So-
enough.
Still doing their job.
And that means
Yep.
that the manual you got is a manual of constructs, not golems.
Yay! So, like the thing about dwarves is, if you look at them objectively, they're very Jewish coded. Sometimes not in the best ways.
Yes, they also talked about a lot of things. Oh, and here's the thing: I love dwarves, but like that's bad.
Yeah.
No, but like it's really easy to just like one of the easiest things you can do to not make them like a Jewish stereotype is just, you know, not all of them love money. Like that's an easy one. Or don't make them all ugly. Like it's very easy.
They must
Yeah.
all have beards, though.
They must all
Oh
have
yes,
beards.
of course. That's just plain fact.
That's not required. It doesn't matter what kind of dwarf, you get a beard.
You get it.
Exactly.
Unless you take care and like to shave it every day or something.
Which like why would you?
I mean, not every dwarf needs a beard. Some dwarves just want clean shaven faces.
Beard's hot.
Actually, I read something about, it was like one of the Filibuster Frog has a lot of really good D&D world building posts. Like Dee's been posting some of them, and they had one about like elves and like traditions with their hair and stuff. And it was like one of them was like the thing about like elves will just grow their hair out basically forever until they're either disgraced or like other cultural signifiers, and then they will cut almost all of it off. And because elf hair is so slow growing, it's a mark that stays with them for a very long time. And I just thought that was really fucking neat.
It is neat.
It is really neat.
I'm getting a headache remaining on stream with headphones on, so I will talk to you guys later.
Okay, I love you, Paul.
Love you guys.
Bye.
I love them.
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Bitch named Eltrice.
God damn it, kid.
You're the one that taught me that.
I did.
It's
Bitch
so
named
bad, but it's
Eltrice.
like stuck in my head.
So bad, but it's exactly. I'm.
Meal, some rando that made boss cry twice.
Guys, we have to bring her back.
We do.
Yeah, I think we owe her at least that much.
We promised her. We promised her we were gonna give her a chance. And we let her down. Like bad.
Yeah.
We got this, though. We got this.
Yeah, we got this.
We got this.
It's gonna be okay.
I don't, for the first time in this campaign, I don't feel confident.
It'll be alright. It's fine. That is a job for future us.
There's just so much. And I'm so fucking freaked out.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, it's gonna be sad for a while, but then things will get better.
Yeah.
First and foremost, find our boys.
I think Thibble's also, like, I forgot to say this,
Yeah.
which I think Thibble's really afraid of, like, as much as he wants to see them and help Lance, he's really afraid of seeing them again.
Oh.
He failed Lance. He failed him. And he, like, at least me, logically, I don't feel like Olgath and Lance would blame him. But Thibble feels like Olgath and Lance would blame him and hate him for not being able to protect them.
Losing my mind over this happy fucking lo-fi music playing while we've had this conversation.
Sincere conversation. Yeah.
It is so fucking funny. But like,
I mean, it's even worse for me because you guys are talking about this, and I've got Five Nights at Freddy's songs playing.
Nice. Like, yeah, I mean, logically, there was. But who the fuck would have been able to predict? Yes, this person has an instant kill spell.
But it isn't about prediction, although that is part of being like the leader, which again, remember, he never wanted. And this was a big part of what I was talking to Logan about today. He never wanted to be seen as the leader, but everybody just seemed to fall behind him. Which I know part of that is because Lance and Olgath are NPCs, and thus one of us has to be the leader. But they, you know, part of being that leader position and part of being literally hired to protect them and then failing. Like he blames himself so much for that. And he literally wouldn't be surprised if they blamed him as well. Because that was his job. That's what Lance tried to pay them $25,000 for. Was to protect him.
Yeah. Like, and that is an understandable fear, but like, I honestly don't think they would, because it was like something that really couldn't be predicted.
And again, it's not about the prediction. Like, it's about the fact he couldn't protect them. You can't predict everything in battle, and Thibble knows that.
Yeah. It was like an impossible situation.
Yeah.
And he's just like, it's fucking him up so bad. And he's so scared of seeing Olgath and Lance again, even though he knows, one, that's what he needs to do, and two, he has to. Like, he's got to get them back. He's got to help Lance, if nothing else.
Ouch! My leg.
Water bottle lullaby. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
I can hear a little bit whenever you talk.
A little tiny bit.
Just like a.
There's some thirsty boys.
Thirsty boys.
Yeah, exactly, Emil. Thibble's not afraid of death. His like I mentioned, Thibble's life so far has been a cycle of he feels safe, he feels happy, he feels protected, and then that's taken from him, and he has to fight for his life. And people he loved are taken from him. Like, that's part of what happens in a gladiatorial ring. People you care for die. And then he gets out. And then he finds these people he cares for. And then they get in danger. And then he loses them because he can't protect them. And then they die. And it's like, what he fears most is that that's all there is for him. Like, he's so afraid of everything he touches dying. It's not just his strength that makes him afraid of, like, touching Lance or getting close to anybody. It's the fact that everything he seems to care for. What? Jesus Christ. Hello?
Hello?
Huh?
Somebody, like, really hard rubbed against their mic. But yeah, there it is again.
Oh, that was me moving my laptop.
Oop.
Okay.
Lovingly, I say this, points at Thibble, points at Night Doctor vibes. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but Thibble didn't wipe out his entire fucking gladiatorial.
That's right.
He didn't destroy his whole people to stop a war.
But I can see the parallel.
Oh, I can see the parallel too. But everything, every person he's ever cared for, he has lost.
He ain't lost Penumbra yet. It's too fucking hard to kill them.
Yet.
It's too fucking hard to kill them. They ain't gonna die. They refuse. They every time Dust shows up, they're like, nah, thanks.
Nah, thanks, not yet.
I'm not ready.
Do you think I'm ready yet? Nope.
Nope. Simply say no thank you.
Simply say no thank you.
I think, like, Penumbra has this very warped sense of their own mortality. I mean, I say warped. I don't know if necessarily it's bad or not, but it's this very, like... They have been on death's door so many fucking times. Some of it because of their own body. Some of it because of other people that they've just recently found out. So they're cognizant of the fact that they can die. They've been close to it. But every time that it happens, they get pulled back, like, right at the last second. Like, they survive, or, you know, whatever was gonna kill them, it ends up, like, just not being as bad as it looked like to be before. So, like, they know they can die, but they're not afraid of it because they've been so close to it so many times and it just still hasn't happened. And I think that's why they keep putting this emphasis on, like, no, I'll be fine, because while they logically know there is still a chance of it, they've been through a lot of shit already.
Yeah, what's some more?
Like, that's part of the reason they're not scared. They know they should be, but they're not. They've made it through worse.
Yeah, they're like, what could you possibly do that I haven't already been through?
Like, you've put me through the ringer yourself, face bitch, and
face bitch!
Here I fucking am.
Even after we learn her name, I have a feeling we're still gonna be calling her face bitch.
Legit, though. I'm gonna save this. My fucking thing is lagging out because I have so many damn layers.
Oh my god. Start merging layers!
I just did that! Just the last 5 minutes of my stream has been me merging layers!
Merge more of them! Gain an unstoppable Penumbra fusion!
Cheap tactic to make weak as a monster.
The spray paint neon hero look, I've been looking for it and I'm not sure if it's actually an aesthetic. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no fucking clue what that is.
Sorry, Miss, I wish I could help.
I don't know what that is.
Wish I could help, dude. But yeah, Penumbra is like, we got this.
We got this.
I wouldn't describe them as cocky, because I don't think they are. I think they're just very assured.
Yeah. And with, like, Aurora, like, being very confident and even prideful of themselves is just a part of her people. So she is like, she's like, yeah, shit went to shit, but it's gonna be fine because we got this. We can get back from this. That's like just part of like Leonin culture. It's like you're assured in your abilities, you're very assured, you're very confident.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might dip into overconfidence, but I don't think she's there. She knows she's good at what she does, and therefore she's like, I'm gonna do it.
This looks like when you are choosing a character in Smash and somebody already like picked that character, so you just got like the alternate version where like some of them is purple.
Nice. Oh god, I have hiccups.
That's like, I mean, that's part of Penumbra's aesthetic, is that their colors will just change like that.
Yeah, they're like one of those strobe lights.
Yeah, which it's even funnier because they will actually, the colors will strobe when they're in like really intense situations.
Which is like during the Frost Giant fight where they got down by that wave and I just put that fucking SpongeBob caramel dancing. Oh, I was like, what do you mean that's not what happened?
That's exactly what happened. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Fucking, I love Penumbra so goddamn much.
You're so good.
Their arms have to be, their sleeves have to be slightly a little bit poofy to like shove those feathers in there.
Yeah, them feathers.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a good portion done. So I think I might actually call it here so I can go eat my IHOP and then we can do that fucking D&D call about Ladies Night. That me, Moss, and Paul are all doing. Or me, Moss, Paul, and Robin are all doing. So thank you everybody so much for coming out. I had a really, really good time talking about D&D for 3 hours.
For 3 hours!
I've almost got this done. I just have to add like some detailed shots, and then I'll have like a full ref sheet for Penumbra finally. So yeah, sorry, my ending spiel. Bad.
Oh.
So tomorrow we are playing Mass Effect. Which I'm really fucking stoked about. It's gonna be our regular, fuck, you know? Our regular ongoing playthrough crew. We're gonna be playing Mass Effect. It's gonna be our second, Mass Effect part, right? Or a third? Is there a second? Second. So yeah, that's gonna be really exciting. We're gonna continue the adventures of Commander Shepard and crew and husband. Thursday, I'm actually off. I'm not streaming this Thursday. I have a roommate moving in this weekend. It's gonna be Psych. You should know them from the Guild Wars 2 streams that I do. Psych is gonna be moving in with me and Moss, so I have to clean stuff and get stuff ready. So I'm taking Thursday as a rest day so that I can do that. But yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope to see you next week for the Comfy Collabs D&D Part 3. I had a really good time. I love you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Goodbye!
Bye!